art of adventure. My name is Ashlyn. I am the Dollar Store DM and I am the host of this stream. I'm joined today by 4 amazing participants, creators from across the tabletop role-playing game community. I'm going to have them go around and introduce themselves. I'm going to give a little bit more about myself first because it's my stream. I'm going to talk about myself. Like I said, I'm Ashlyn. I am a creator mostly on Instagram, where I make dice and minis and terrain and cheap things because I'm a cheap person. And I really just can't pick a singular hobby because hyperactivity. And I'm going to pass it on to Bree.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at BriannaFlame. When I'm not for the first time at this table, thank you so much, Ashlyn. I'm really excited about this game. I'm also a cast member on Second Star to the Right, which is a Neverland Set 5e campaign here on Twitch every other Friday. And I'm the head of creative over at the Initiative Order here on Twitch. So if you see their streams, I'm somewhere behind the scenes on that. But I'm really excited to be here. So thank you so much, Ashlyn.
So who are you playing today, Bree?
Oh, I am playing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Adventure. My name is Ashlyn. I am the Dollar Store DM, and I am the host of this stream. I'm joined today by 4 amazing participants, creators from across the tabletop role-playing game community. I'm going to have them go around and introduce themselves. I'm going to give a little bit more about myself first because it's my stream. I'm going to talk about myself. Like I said, I'm Ashlyn. I am a creator mostly on Instagram, where I make dice and minis and terrain and cheap things because I'm a cheap person. And I really just can't pick a singular hobby because hyperactivity. And I'm going to pass it on to Bree.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at BriannaFlame. When I'm not for the first time at this table, thank you so much, Ashlyn. I'm really excited about this game. I'm also a cast member on Second Star to the Right, which is a Neverland Set 5e campaign here on Twitch every other Friday. And I'm the head of creative over at the Initiative Order here on Twitch. So if you see their streams, I'm somewhere behind the scenes on that. But I'm really excited to be here. So thank you so much, Ashlyn.
So who are you playing today, Bree?
Oh, I am playing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Adventure. My name is Ashlyn. I am the Dollar Store DM, and I am the host of this stream. I'm joined today by 4 amazing participants, creators from across the tabletop role-playing game community. I'm going to have them go around and introduce themselves. I'm going to give a little bit more about myself first because it's my stream. I'm going to talk about myself. Like I said, I'm Ashlyn. I am a creator mostly on Instagram, where I make dice and minis and terrain and cheap things because I'm a cheap person. And I really just can't pick a singular hobby because hyperactivity. And I'm going to pass it on to Bree.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at BriannaFlame. When I'm not for the first time at this table, thank you so much, Ashlyn. I'm really excited about this game. I'm also a cast member on Second Star to the Right, which is a Neverland Set 5e campaign here on Twitch every other Friday. And I'm the head of creative over at the Initiative Order here on Twitch. So if you see their streams, I'm somewhere behind the scenes on that. But I'm really excited to be here. So thank you so much, Ashlyn.
So who are you playing today, Bree?
Oh, I am playing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Adventure. My name is Ashlyn. I am the Dollar Store DM, and I am the host of this stream. I'm joined today by 4 amazing participants, creators from across the tabletop role-playing game community. I'm going to have them go around and introduce themselves. I'm going to give a little bit more about myself first because it's my stream. I'm going to talk about myself. Like I said, I'm Ashlyn. I am a creator mostly on Instagram, where I make dice and minis and terrain and cheap things because I'm a cheap person. And I really just can't pick a singular hobby because hyperactivity. And I'm going to pass it on to Bree.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at Brianna Flame. When I'm not for the first time at this table, thank you so much, Ashlyn. I'm really excited about this game. I'm also a cast member on Second Star to the Right, which is a Neverland Set 5e campaign here on Twitch every other Friday. And I'm the head of creative over at the Initiative Order here on Twitch. So if you see their streams, I'm somewhere behind the scenes on that. But I'm really excited to be here. So thank you so much, Ashlyn.
So who are you playing today, Bree?
Oh, I am playing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Adventure. My name is Ashlyn. I am the Dollar DM, and I am the host of this stream. I'm joined today by 4 amazing participants, creators from across the tabletop role-playing game community. I'm going to have them go around and introduce themselves. I'm going to give a little bit more about myself first because it's my stream. I'm going to talk about myself. Like I said, I'm Ashlyn. I am a creator mostly on Instagram, where I make dice and minis and terrain and cheap things because I'm a cheap person. And I really just can't pick a singular hobby because hyperactivity. And I'm going to pass it on to Bree.
Oh, awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at Brianna Flame. When I'm not for the first time at this table, thank you so much, Ashlyn. Daffodil. She is a satyr bard. She is very sweet. Maybe not the most ambitious person in the world, but she's happy to be along for the ride.
Perfect. All right, and next up we have Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley, or Pepperina, or today I'm going to be River. I go by a lot of names. You can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at Pepperina_SparkleGem. I'm also on the It's a Mimic podcast, where I talk about all things dragons. And my newest endeavor is I am the social media manager over on the Initiative Order as well.
All right, you want to tell us a little bit about River here?
River is a, I can never say the name right, so I just call her a time wizard. And she is basically a dragonborn on spring break, just forever. She's an emerald dragonborn, and she just really likes a lot of chaos and is Daffodil's best friend.
Excellent. Next up, we have Luke.
Howdy, my name is Luke. You can find me on Instagram or YouTube at NerdcraftHQ. You can also find me over on Twitch at Dungeon Master's Diary. On Wednesday, I'm a player on the Arcanum, and on Friday, I am the DM of the Hawthorne Chronicles. And today, I'm going to be playing Samael Thorngage. He is a tiefling wizard, and he is very studious, very driven student here.
Excellent. And last but not least, Zane.
All right. Hi, I'm Zane Morgan of Zane Morgan Crafts over on YouTube and Instagram. I make stuff that's ridiculous, like this 4-foot tall tower behind me. And yeah, I'm a 3D designer, D&D player, and that's me. And I'm playing Lyle, a changeling sorcerer who is a little bit ambiguous. He fits into that stereotype of changeling, so he kind of just fits in the mood and stays in the shadows.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get going, I will be DMing today. Hello, I am God. Before we get going, I do have a few housekeeping notes. Everybody who participates in this stream is a volunteer. They are volunteering their time and their talents to bring you an amazing stream every single episode. Everything that you're going to see on stream was made by previous participants and passed along so that the current participants can have an awesome stream with awesome minis and terrain. So everything you're going to see has been made by either myself or one of our participants. So today we're primarily going to be featuring modular realms. So modular realms, Annabelle, she is out in New Zealand. She makes this awesome modular magnetic tile system. Like, look at that. That ain't going anywhere. And not only one-sided, They are two-sided. I have just only painted one side on these, and they come in all kinds of sizes. They all stick together, super easy storage, because I know me, I need good storage because I tend to just like sprawl. So it kind of forces me to make sure that it's all together. And what's great about these, they're super well constructed, and they have rotating magnets so that they can be oriented in any way that you so desire. So this full set, the floor and the walls are all made from Modular Realm. So thank you very much for providing that for us today. We're good. I didn't throw that anywhere. Chaos. Today is going to be chaos, and it's going to be chaos. So a few more housekeeping sort of things. Our music today is going to be provided by Arcane Anthems. So you can find him on TikTok and on Instagram. Awesome music. So you'll be hearing a lot of his stuff today. You also heard Greglis Designs as our intro music today, as well as will be in our intermission. We also are up on Patreon, where you can help support the stream. Link to our Patreon is going to be below and in my profile. All the link trees have the Patreon. We also have a website where you can get sweet merch, as well as additional hobbyware sort of fun things when I decide that I'm bored and want to do graphic design, because that happens every so often. So you can get shirts like this with our logo, but we also have other hobby related and D&D related merch there. You also can purchase items from the stream that our wonderful creators have made in the past. I believe that is all. So without further ado, we're going to get into tonight's episode of The Art of Adventure. We start off in a wizarding school, a magic school. They accept people from all walks of magic. It's not only wizards. There are a lot of wizards here because wizards tend to be the ones that want to study. It's really hard to get the sorcerers to study sometimes. They think that they know it all to begin with, but some of them do come and study at the school, whether it's to get that college experience or that like kind of college experience, or if it's to actually get something done. So our school is the Damarin Magic Academy, and they have decreed recently that all fifth-year students must take a practical exam to really see what they have learned. And this exam is called the C.A.S.T, the Certification of Abilities, Spells, and Talents. So you have been selected as partners as a group to complete the C.A.S.T test. So as you guys enter into the testing chamber, you are greeted by Professor Beltran, a water genasi, bit older. He's got a big green beard that matches his slicked back green hair. He is in fact a spore druid. So anyone who is looking at the druid schools would have had classes with Professor Beltran, or if you're just interested in weird mushrooms, you would have interacted with Professor Beltran before. There's another group of students also within the chamber as well, a group of magical girls who are preparing to embark on their C.A.S.T test, as they are the appointment slot right before yours. As you enter, Professor Beltran sees you come and is like, oh, yes, please wait over there. We need to get them settled in first, but talks amongst yourselves. I'll see you in just a second, and turns back to the other group.
I was hoping that he would pay a little more attention to us as we are on time and ready to go. I just feel it was a bit rude of Professor Beltran.
You know, I feel like you're completely valid in your feelings for this. That was really rude of him.
Totally rude. Like,
I feel like I heard someone monologuing again over there.
typical.
Yeah.
What teachers like to do the most.
So, Has anybody been studying, or are we just kind of going off the cuff here?
Wait, you guys actually study?
Of course, I've been studying for weeks.
I mean, I like to hang out in the library and look
Oh.
up. I don't know that I've been studying this per se.
Okay. This isn't going to be one of those situations where I do all the work and you just put your name on the paper at the end, right?
That would be great.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
You know, I really admire how just invested you are in your education. I study in my own way, maybe different than your way.
All right, that's fine. That's fair. We're all here at least. That's a plus. That's a bonus.
I'll throw some sparkles if you need some pizzazz, but you know.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, sure, yes.
At which point you do notice that the 4 other students, some of you may have had classes with some of them, approach the center of the room, where there is a large pyramid. Where can I reach? As all 4 of them take a spot on a point. One of them kind of kicking Daffodil out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was in your way over there. And
Good.
Super rude. Daffodil,
what?
do you want me to cast a spell on them for that?
River, it's okay. You know me. I don't really pay attention to where I'm at sometimes. But follow your heart, I guess.
Maybe later. We'll see how they do.
Camera was giving me problems. So, as they all reach the 4 corners, you see as Professor Beltrand mutters a few words, and green energy emanates from his hand, and he sends it forth. Each of the 4 students generates a small amount of magic and adds theirs in, placing their hands onto the pyramid itself, which then begins to shimmer, and all 4 of them vanish.
See, Sam, they're participating.
At which point, the professor turns to you all. Well, thank you all for being on time. I apologize for the delay. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I believe you are all here, and starts taking out a list. Those of you who've had his class before, he's a little scatterbrained, and maybe a little concerning that he's the one sending students into who knows what. But he's the one who got today's duty doing C.A.S.T testing. He drew the short end of the stick. As he begins flipping through the list. Yes. Daffodil.
Oh, yes, hi.
Hello, my dear. River.
Here.
Excellent. Samuel.
Professor, what did you do with the organizer that I bought you? I feel like it would have been very helpful in the situation to keep everything in check.
It's in the office somewhere.
Okay.
There might be a mushroom growing out of it now.
All right. Thank you,
It
Professor.
organized the spores really well. It's just the dampness. They put me near the boiler room now, and the dampness in my room, I think it's great for, fungal horticulture, but not so great for keeping it.
No, well, I'm here. Present. Yeah.
And finally, Lyle.
Here.
Excellent. Well, let me explain a little bit about how this test will work. You are at the end of your 5th year. At this point, you've learned a good deal. There's still more to learn, but it is time to test your abilities. So, you are going to be sent into 3 different chambers. You will not be able to progress to the next chamber until you complete the task. The task may not be immediately obvious, but a crew such as yourselves, such learned, studious students, definitely is looking straight at Lyle, should be up to the task. Now, I must warn you, some of these tasks may be dangerous. If you are injured beyond what you can handle, you will be brought back out and returned to this chamber. Do not worry, nobody has died yet.
As soon as he says that, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Excellent.
Comforting.
Yeah.
He definitely watches the shimmer like, good thinking, good thinking. You were paying attention in your abjurations classes. So in order to enter the first chamber, you will need to make an offering of your magical gifts. Some sort of magic that you are going to transfer into the pyramid.
Wait, we have to give stuff up?
I'd not give stuff up, but the only people who can enter are those of a certain level of wizard or above. Wizard, sorcerer, caster. You must prove to the pyramid that you are prepared.
So we just give it a present?
Yes. Cast magic and send your magic into the pyramid.
Okay, I think I have a little bit of an idea for this. Daffodil's gonna step up, and as she was kind of like absentmindedly playing with her hair, take her hand out. I see now my assignment is due. Here is the magic I'll give to you. And she's gonna try to extend her hand outwards and give it bardic inspiration.
Okay. I will take it. As the words come from your mouth, your hands, each of your fingertips glowing, almost little bits of glowing pollen. Fireflies dance around and are absorbed into the pyramid. And it begins to just faintly glow.
River will step up and cast Minor Illusion, and it'll look like a clock. And she'll say, "Let's hurry up and get this done so we can get to that party later."
As you then summon your clock, sending it in to the, I keep forgetting the word pyramid. I said it so many times and it's just like not coming out. You send it into the pyramid and for a moment, everything pauses. Everybody around you freezes. And it's just you and the pyramid and the clicking of this imaginary clock before everything comes back. And
Okay,
Right, who's next?
I'm gonna spice this up. So I just walk over to it and I cast Thunderclap onto it.
All right, as you, with one hand, just bam, and it reverberates across all of this very small room. Very small, very stone-walled room.
Sorry, folks.
Can I have everybody make a Constitution saving?
God.
Oh yay, Constitution, not my lowest.
Hey, I'm not horrible at that.
Got a 19 total.
21.
4.
So a 19 and 21, easy. Just like, ow, that was loud, but you're not particularly phased.
I am going to use one of my traits for my best friend and say, Daffodil, I didn't see that happening that way, and I'm gonna have her reroll.
Go for it.
Thank you.
using my
Nice.
using my chronal shift.
Thank you.
Perfect. As Daffodil, there's a moment where your ears ring and it's painful, but then whoop, nothing. And it's loud, but your ears no longer hurt. And everything seems fine. I do also need one for Lyle, as you are in the room.
It was a 3.
Oh yeah, no, you all look over at Lyle, who is now bent over himself, hands on his ears. You are going to take 2 force damage to your earphones.
Okay.
As they're just like ringing. You may have developed
Makes
some
sense.
minor tinnitus.
Does anyone hear that? That's my fault. I never said I was smart.
Your professor is fine. However, it does begin to glow more.
Sorry, Lyle, I did see that coming.
At least someone did. I didn't.
Samael will step to his corner and kind of get into like a almost squatted position, and sort of firebender style cast firebolt at it.
Excellent. As you kneel down in a very practiced position, as the most studious of everybody, it is perfect. Your form, excellent. It looks like a diagram out of a book. As you just assume the position and send out that firebolt as it impacts into the stone, finally lighting around the whole base of the pyramid as it now glows brightly, and all of you suddenly see white. As I change the set.
We did it.
You all see white, and then suddenly you're back in a relatively empty room. There are the same stone walls, as if the chamber itself didn't change. However, all of the bits that had been scattered around the room and your professor are now gone. In its place, you see a stone, a round stone, that you are all placed in 4 spots on.
Did you see that coming, River?
I didn't really see anything. It was very bright. What did you do, Samuel?
I did just everything that everyone else did.
I would say that like you did it like perfectly, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been practicing. It's very very nervous, to be honest with you, about this whole thing.
I am super glad you're on our team.
Likewise.
You're super glad you're on our team?
Yeah. Well, yes, of course. Why not?
Why
At least
not?
I know we'll be getting a good grade. This is a group project, right?
Yeah.
This
has
is a
anybody
group
tried
project.
to move yet?
Oh. I guess we haven't tried to move. Daffodil's gonna pick 1 foot up and just see if like anything happens around her and just slowly start trying to walk backwards, like off the stone.
Easy enough. You don't seem to be locked in place at all.
I can move. So
How do
that's
you feel?
promising. I mean, I guess I'm a little nervous. Thank you for asking, Lyle.
You're
I
welcome.
feel a lot better now.
I'm kind like that.
You are.
Well, maybe we could look around.
Yes. Can I have everybody give me an investigation check? And then describe to me what you are looking, where you were going to investigate in the room.
I got a 10, and I was hoping to investigate the lines, the patterning on the stone.
All right.
I got a 25, and I'm going to be looking for any specific markings or symbols, maybe
Okay.
on the stones.
I got a 12. And I'm going to feel up the pillars near me and see what's going on there.
All right, and then Bree.
And I got 21. Daffodil's going to
Yes.
where she's standing right now. This sounds odd, but she's just gonna knock on the wall and then on the floor to see if it sounds odd.
All right. So, I'm gonna start with Lyle. As you move to look at each of the pillars, when you go to the first one, you notice that it has words written on them in common. The one here, sorry, here, my finger doesn't show up in there. The bottom right, if this is right for you guys. My first is in ocean, but never in sea.
Okay, so I inform them, hey guys, this pillar has some writing on it. It says something about the ocean.
My first is in ocean, but never in sea.
My first is an ocean, but never a sea. Any ideas what that would mean? I mean, he is a water genasi, right? Like, could mean something.
He is? I didn't even think about that, Lyle. I have no idea.
Samuel, are you like writing this down?
Yeah, I wrote
I
it
feel
down.
like we should write it down.
Yes, I wrote it down.
Are you just staying at that pillar, or are you going to the other ones? With the 12,
Oh, no,
you can go to all of them.
I'm moving around.
Okay. It's not particularly hard to see that there's writing on them. So this one, the second's in wasp, but never in bee. That's for this one.
The second in wasp, but never in bee.
Mm-hmm. The top, the one across from the wasp one, I need a stick. That one over there. My third is in glider, and also in flight.
You repeat that.
My third is in glider, and also in flight.
Okay.
And the last one, my whole is a creature that comes out at night.
Okay, so it's a riddle. So what was our first one again? Sam?
My first is an ocean, but never in sea.
But never in sea. And then second in
How
wasp.
is C spelled?
S-E-A.
Because some
My
words are tricky and they sound the same, but they're not spelled the same.
Okay, so first in ocean is O, and the O isn't in C. And second in wasp is A, and A isn't in B. And then third is in glider, and also in flight. That's an I. And then my whole is a creature that comes out at night. O-A-I? What? I'm not good at
That's
riddles.
not a word.
I don't think
River,
that's
while
a
this is
word.
happening, or I guess simultaneously, both River and Samael, because you were both looking around you're looking for runes and Sam is looking at the lines. There are deeper gouges in the center around here. And what you notice as you were looking specifically for the runes, there are tiny crystals at various points in the floor.
I send a telekinetic message to Daffodil and just say, there's like really pretty crystals in this floor.
Oh, really? And she says that out loud.
And I just sort of like point it.
Oh. Daffodil will head over there after she finishes her little investigation.
Yeah. So as Daffodil's kind kind of knocking around. These are solid walls. You get the sense that this must be either underground or even in a pocket dimension. There are no doors.
A little tight in here.
It's a very small room.
Oh, it's owl. The riddle is owl.
As soon as he says the word owl, those crystals glow. Faintly. Like
We
starlight.
did a thing.
And I'm going to
We
send
did it
you-
again.
I'm going to send everybody on Discord. And for those of you playing along at home, I will put this up on the screen as well for you all to follow along on their puzzle solving fun. But I'm going to send you an image of the crystals on the ground that I've drawn on a separate piece of paper because I don't want to knock over my camera.
Proud of myself because I am not particularly good at riddles per se, but
You fooled me.
Yeah. We're really glad you're the smart one here.
So the dots on the image are the crystals. The lines are the gouges that Sam found. They seem different from natural cracks in stone. These look like they were carved.
Okay.
This doesn't look like an owl to me.
I mean, it could be. They do have those like really, big ears sometimes.
If you have proficiency in history or nature or survival, I will take any of those three. You may mention.
I have history. I can do history.
None of those. I feel like
I got a
maybe-
25.
I don't like the mobile version of this app.
It could be
It's not in.
It could be stars, maybe.
Yeah, and
Oh, like
with
one of
that
those
25
constellation things.
it is a constellation. So with that 25, you 100% know what constellation this is. It's Thanium, which is the shadow or the owl.
See, Lyle, you just have to use your imagination.
It's hard for me sometimes.
I know. For sorcerers, it can be.
But I just like to blend in, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna slink back.
Yeah.
We're on a journey together. So we'll go on this journey with you and find out where you're going with the sentence.
Yeah. We'll wait it out.
So then I just kind of my skin just kind of starts to take a different tone, and I just take the look of Sam. I'm like, here, now I can at least appear smart.
It's has nothing to do with the way I look, for the record, but that's fine.
I don't know.
so
You do look like
Smart.
super smart. Yeah.
So I'm gonna pout and change back to my other form. Never mind, it was a thought.
I mean, you did look exceptional.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So the owl stars.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Remember when, after that last big exam, we just sort of laid in the yard and looked up at the stars?
Yes, you told me so many great stories
Yeah,
about the
it's like-
constellations.
It was like that.
Oh, right. Oh, I think I'm remembering it now.
Anything
I
on the
had it
ceiling?
and I've forgotten it.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
It happens. It happens.
Make a perception check.
Okey-dokey. Going to be 14 total.
There does not seem to be anything on the ceiling. It is just stone.
Okay.
What are the sources of light in the room?
Right now, there are small little orbs of light in each of the corners. Kind of like dancing lights, essentially. And the crystals themselves have a faint glow now.
Maybe we need to dim the rest of the room and something will happen.
When we said owl, it started to glow.
Mhm.
So like maybe that has something to do with it too.
Well, it also said it only comes out at night, so maybe if we simulate the night, perhaps.
Yeah. Is there 4 orbs in the room, or
There are 4 orbs.
so like one for me, one for you, one for you, and one for you? Okay, so I'm gonna go over and try and conceal the orb
How are you concealing the magic orb?
with my body.
You just like hug the magic orb.
Yeah.
There's like bits of light coming out from like under each arm.
How big is this room?
This room is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 by 40.
Excellent. I'm going to cast darkness.
So you reach your hand up and pitch black.
Hello?
There is
You
no
hear
light.
You hear a thud. Daffodil walks into the wall.
Did y'all do the thing that I did? Are you covering it with your body? I think I worked.
Yes.
River's gonna send a message to Lyle that no one else can hear. A telepathic message, and just say, "This is your conscience speaking."
I have one of those. Hello? He gets very confused.
So
Okay, so what's
it's
happening
dark.
right
Uh-uh.
It's dark, but now there is no light coming from the floor either.
I see. Okay, I'll just dispel that then.
Goes back to how it was before.
Okay.
I'm still hooking the.
How
It's
big
a
is
little dimmer in his corner, but not much.
how big is the moat of light?
Yay. Like a volleyball.
Pretty big. Okay.
I'm gonna try to cast prestidigitation to take out one of the orb's lights. It says it can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire.
I
So
will
to see
allow
if it
It's-
works on the
it's
orb.
magic versus magic, so
Okay, I'll
Wow,
use
that's not bad.
thaumaturgy to do the same.
all right, 2 of them are out.
Well, I'll do the same thing with prestidigitation.
Cool.
We're just gonna leave Lyle to hug his.
I mean,
How's
I
it
could
going
do
over there,
something.
buddy?
I think it's working.
It's totally working.
I'm like trying to like take like my cape and just kind of push it over the ball.
So as each of these lights goes out, the room gets dimmer and dimmer. And the glow in the center stays the same.
Ooh, maybe that. Maybe we can say, "Whoo, whoo," like an owl.
Ooh, ooh. Daffodil will continue going ooh, ooh, until someone says no.
It starts to echo.
Is there a reflection from these lights or any kind of illumination that they're causing? I like that's like, you know, not
From the
just
crystals.
themselves, but from the
Mhm.
crystals, you know? Like a
Wait, say that again?
projection. Are they like projecting light onto the ceiling or anything or anywhere? Like,
Now that it's a bit dimmer, there is like a little bit of light that follows the shape of the constellation on the ceiling. But it's very, very faint. It's more just there's a glow in a general shape.
Okay.
But each of these crystals is still glowing in the floor.
Hmm.
And they're not like under anything, they're like just sitting on the floor.
Could we move them?
Oh, I didn't know that was an option.
What if
So
they're
there's
booby
8
trapped?
crystals.
He said it could get dangerous.
Oh, I can protect you if you want, River.
But no one's died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
All right,
that.
but what if we stand back and I can send my like magic hand to go touch one and see what happens?
All right.
Yeah.
As you all take a step back off of the stone, I'm going to reorient this so it's the exact same orientation I sent to you guys. It doesn't magically move. It's just this
Out of
wall.
game.
There's a wall here, and we've just rotated camera perspective. As there are 7 crystals on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crystals on the floor. Which crystal do you touch?
I'm going to touch the one that, so there's the 2 triangles that meet. I'm going to touch the one like right where they meet. Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just using you
Okay.
to notate where you are.
So I'm going to just first send it over there and just like poke it.
It begins to glow brighter.
I did a thing.
Shiny.
I'm gonna then send it around to just poke all of them and see what happens.
Which one are you poking next?
It's just gonna, I'm gonna just go in order
Okay.
of the like.
So as
of
you
the
go,
pattern.
poke, 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 it continues to light up, and now each of these gouges are lighting up as well. Poke, poke, poke. Which direction do you send it from here?
I think that way.
That way?
Yeah, because
That way,
it's
you
done
can-
that one.
So you've now done the circumference. There are still 2 gouges.
Touch it all.
Huh?
Touch it all.
I'm just, it's just gonna just start poking everything.
So it goes here, and then it goes across, and all of them go out.
Okay, I got an idea now. We gotta connect them all and do it like, yeah. So they like each connect and you can't cross. Like it's gotta make sense in the gouges.
Yep, so for the remainder, because this is gonna make it easier for everybody, I'm going to hold it up like this. We can all see the dots, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. You also have it in your Discord if you want to be able to do it there, where it's a little clearer and doesn't have extra lines.
River, touch them against the lines. Follow the lines, River.
Okay, okay, okay. So against the lines.
So
The
if
So
we,
you
Essentially-
think I can touch the same one twice?
no. So if we start at one corner, like the
Mhm.
top ear, and we go across the top, all the way across, yes, and then down,
Mm-hmm.
and then up to the middle again, and then down the other way, and then down, across, and back.
And they all light up. Good job. As the entire constellation glows blindingly bright, and the room is filled with starlight. As
Ooh.
the floor disappears, the walls disappear, the moats, the last mote of light that Lyle was holding disappears.
Aw.
You are just floating in starlight.
Ooh.
And then it shifts. And you were in another very similar room. Congratulations, you did get through the first room.
Good job.
We haven't died yet.
Yeah.
Good job on the wizard being the one to solve it. All right, so as you appear in this room, need to not grab the wrong minis. And I need you all to be facing.
Don't make us those mean girls that bumped into Daffodil.
As you enter this room, there are a trio of wardrobes.
Only evil comes in threes.
Daffodil, are we wearing the same skirt?
Yes.
You
And
are
both have
besties.
gold
You're very
bands because you're
stylish.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, we wear skirts.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get the memo.
I'm sorry, Lyle. That was insensitive of us.
It's fine. Maybe there's one in one of these wardrobes.
I'll minor illusionist skirt on Lyle.
Beautiful and flowy and incorporeal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It looks just like ours, but pink.
You do a twirl. It doesn't twirl with you. So it's just like
It's like a hologram.
just rotating in the skirt.
Samuel, do you want one too?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Do you have a color preference?
How about purple?
All right, perfect. And I make a purple one on him.
That was an excellent choice. It really suits like your.
Yeah, I
complexion.
was gonna say purple.
Thank you.
Now we all match.
Oh, we're testing right now.
Yes. Right.
Well, there are wardrobes, so it only makes sense we had a costume change. So
True.
maybe that's the puzzle in this room. Did we solve it? Are we here?
Nothing seems
I think we're still here, River.
That would have been a good puzzle.
Hello.
Daffodil will start
Yes.
walking up to the wardrobe on her left.
Okay.
Oh, I get it yellow because daffodil.
Yeah.
I'm blonde.
All right. As you reach the, what are you doing at the wardrobe?
She's just gonna open it.
Okay. As you open it, the room grows cold. What if her greatest fear came out of that wardrobe? What would it be?
It's a boggart.
Oh no. It would be her grandmother, who would be looking at her intently and saying that she has been a disappointment.
As you all watch, as for a moment, this like black cloaked skeletal armed creature kind of comes out from the wardrobe, one hand across
Oh no.
another hand across the door, before shifting into another satyr, older, disappointed. I need everybody to roll initiative. I need Daffodil to roll me a wisdom saving throw. I'm also going to need, actually everybody is going to have to be rolling a wisdom saving throw, as from the other two, 3 more emerge.
18 initiative.
All right, give me just a sec. All right, 20 to 25. What are our initiatives? Or
22.
is anybody in 20 to 25?
22.
Ooh.
22. What did I get?
Excuse me.
You don't.
You said we needed a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
8 for wisdom.
Well, for your initiative.
My initiative was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
that was what we were getting for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bree and Ashley, what were your initiative rolls?
4.
8.
Oh boy! All right.
Very strong.
That's gonna be the baddies. Okay. Everybody, what is your wisdom saving throws?
8.
2.
15.
Was that a 2, Luke?
22.
Oh, 22. Much better.
Dang.
Much better. 23.
Okay.
A 15.
15. All right. So everybody except for Zane does manage to go across to go against the fear spell. However, I do need everybody to describe what the boggart looks to you.
Probably looks like disappointed parents.
Okay, so both of your parents almost like split from this form nearly conjoined. It's this weird illusory, they are hip to hip, but both of them looking down upon you. Seemingly taller than you've ever seen them before, like they were a child.
River has a twin sister, and it would be her, like, in some sort of danger.
All right. You see River. What is your sister's name?
I totally just drew a blank.
They're super close.
Aggie.
Aggie?
Yeah.
All right. As
That's what I
you
call her,
watch
yeah.
as this same creature reaches back into the wardrobe, pulling just her arm. Nothing else comes out, just the arm. And then, Lyle, what does your fear look like?
So my fear is people, like crowds of people hating on me being a changeling. So I imagine it would be like a group of people with like pitchforks and stuff coming after
Yeah,
me.
a mob full of pitchforks, somehow occupying one space, just shifting faces, angry, almost frightened, looking at you as they begin to approach.
That's gonna be a no from me.
Out of your mind. So you are under the effects of frightened. You cannot get any closer. You will have disadvantage against attacks on it.
Thanks.
So top of the round, we're gonna go. So this one is the scare is Lyle's. This one is Sam's. This one is Rivers, and this one's obviously Daffodil's. Whichever one is closest to you. So top of the round, that is going to be Samuel.
Oh, yes. Samael is going to reach into his spell components pouch and take a little dropper and pour a little bit of water into his hands and cast Ice Knife and make a ranged spell attack at his little creature thing. Oh, that is gonna be a 9.
To hit?
Yeah.
So while you aren't frightened, it's still unnerving watching your parents and trying to like throw an ice knife. You know it's not them, but it's just in the back of your head. Just at the last moment, shoots it off to the side, impacts into that wardrobe.
Beautiful thing, though, however, is even on a miss, the target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Very nice. What was the DC?
15.
15 dex. That is a failure on that guy's part and a failure on the other one. As they both, you watch as the ice hits at them. Roll your damage.
It was 3. Only 3, unfortunately. But
All right.
okay, better than nothing.
As you watch as the ice kind of coalesces around your parents' forms and seems to not affect the other one.
Okay. I think that's going to be it for me.
All right. That is then action 2, Lyle.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like going like this, but I cast Erupting Earth at mine. And so that's gonna be 16 damage.
All right. Is that a saving throw? I don't actually know Erupting Earth.
Hold on. I hate this mobile app. Choose the point where you can see on the ground within range, fountain of turned earth. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So it does succeed on its dex save.
Damn.
So that is in half of that damage. So what was the damage again? 16?
Hold on. Where did it go?
Mobile apps are just the best.
I love it so much. And it went away.
Oh,
Anyone
no.
remember?
Can we roll that footage back?
Let's go with 16.
Sure. I think that was it. It was a team. So that's gonna be half, so 8 damage. All right, as it erupts the earth around not only this creature, but around it as well. However, as it knocks over that, oop, these guys are very
Accurate.
yeah. As it erupts into the area, the only one that is affected is the one that looks at you. All right, that is then going to be their turns. All of them. All right, so the one in front of Daffodil is going to make an attack at her. What is your AC?
11.
11. That is definitely going to hit. All right, so that is going to be... So you take 8 slashing damage as one of these claws. Your grandmother suddenly grows claws and slashes you across the face. And then returns back to her normal fawn hands. The one that is looks like Samael's parents lets out a awful howl, and I need everybody to make another wisdom saving throw.
22.
Woo. 15.
14.
19.
All right. River, you were the only one affected by it. You are considered stunned
Okay.
until the end of its until the end of your next turn. So your upcoming turn. And you now have disadvantage on future wisdom saving throws for 1 hour. As this shriek kind of shrills you to the bone, and just you hear in your head your sister scream.
As I see that, I would like to turn back time a little bit with Chronal Shift and have River re-roll that.
Nice, 2 chronomancers.
Please be good.
24.
All right, and you hear the scream, but suddenly it stops, and you hear her laughter in the back of your head for a moment, and it pulls you out. You did not suffer the effects. Very good. All right, as you have all succeeded on that throw, you are also immune to the effects of the whale for 2 rounds.
Ooh.
All right, the next one is going to move forward towards...
No.
Nope. It sees your fear, and it takes advantage of it, as that is definitely going to hit, because that is an 18 on the die.
Ow.
As you take 11 slashing damage. As it rakes one of those pitchforks across your body. Final one coming up
This is designer.
towards River, making the same attack. That's 17 on the die. This is why my players hate me.
Yeah, you made us all squishy casters.
Right.
Aren't you glad you put on mage armor?
Well, it didn't help.
That
It
is
only brings me to a 14 from an 11, so.
that is going to be an 8.
I already had 2
There's
damage
slashing
before.
damage as this creature picks up your sister's arm and slashes it across you.
Slaps me with my own sister's arm.
Insult to
That's-
injury.
That's rough. That's rough.
However, it is your turn, and you are not stunned.
Perfect. With that, I am going to let out a big scream, which is going to be my breath weapon.
All right.
And that is a dex save of 14 for you.
That is a success by 1.
Okay. So that it's 2d10 psychic damage, so you get half of that,
All right.
which is a 6. So you take 3 damage.
3 damage. All right.
It is a 15-foot cone, so I don't know if that
It only affects the
does
one
anything.
that looks like it killed your sister.
Jesus.
And that is then going to take us to Daffodil.
Okay, so looking at the one that looks like my grandmother who just hit me, I hate that you have those unsightly claws, but hopefully these words will give you pause. And I'm going to use unsettling words. So I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration die. And she will have to subtract 4 from her next saving throw that's made before the start of my next turn. And that was a bonus action. So I'm going to go ahead and follow that up with Earth Tremor. And she'll need to make a dexterity saving throw with a -4.
Yeah, that is definitely a fail.
Amazing. She's going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very nice. As you watch as your grandmother's foot seems to go into the ground for a second before coming back up. You see the damage on the leg itself. All right, and that's going to take us top of the round to Samael. You are up.
Samael is going to take 1 step to the side, to the left, his left, and he's going to point at the one in front of him, the one that looks like his parents, and go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. So that will be 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of force damage.
14, nice. All right. As these missiles, what do your magic missiles look like?
I want to say that they look like bees.
All right, this trio of bees shoots out from your hands, then rotates stingers out and slam into the creature. 2 go into your mom, 1 into your dad. Are they allergic to bees?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, you start to see some welts kind of show, but
You should have said yes.
Well, yeah. Anyways, next time.
All right, and that is going to take us then. Oh, is that your turn?
Nope, that's it. That's it. Yep.
Okay, that's going to take us then to Lyle.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors, which allows me to expend 2 of the meteors and send them towards this boggart. So that's what I'm going to do.
Go for it. Roll to
Okay.
attack.
5.
No.
Yeah.
Despite the number of people that you're seeing.
Yeah.
It is so scary that you just like kind of panic and you actually send one of them into one of the other boggarts and it just goes straight through.
Remember when they said no one has died yet?
As it is their turns. And this one is actually going to shift its attention to Daffodil. There are now 2 versions of your grandmother. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Jeez.
1. You are considered frightened of this one. And you watch as her expression just looks at the damage that you just did to her other form and is just shaking her head in disappointment. let us down. As he is then going to, she is going to slash across you. Both of them are now tearing into Daffodil. That's the one that you're afraid of. That definitely hits. And that also is going to hit. Luckily, that was not a super high roll on damage dice. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 8 damage across both slashes, as there are now 2 versions of your grandmother just clawing at you. And for everybody else, every other boggart looks like what they look like on the table. You do not see the other sphere. Only they see it.
Okay.
So this look of confusion as her grandmother is slashing her to ribbons doesn't necessarily convey to everybody else. All right, as the other 2 are also going to be making attacks against, again, River and Lyle. Lyle, that is going to miss, because I rolled a 1
Thank God.
River, that is going to hit.
Okay.
Sorry,
That is
River.
going to be another 8 damage.
I am going to use my gift of the Gym Dragon, which is when I take damage from a creature within 10 feet. I can use a reaction, and they have to make a strength saving throw.
They're not very good at that. What's the DC?
13.
That is just enough. Got a 12.
Perfect. And you take 2d8 force damage and are pushed up to 10 feet away from me.
All right. So gets pushed up. This creature gets pushed up against the wall. Your sister's arm slamming into the stone behind it.
And that is 11 damage that it takes.
Nice. Very good. All right, and that is going to be their turn. So that is now River, you are up.
Okay. I am going to kind of smile at that I actually made that happen. And cast Hideous Laughter on it,
All right.
which is a wisdom save of 15.
I rolled a 2.
Nice. So yeah, it falls over and is prone and can't stop laughing.
As it just begins cackling this terrible, terrible laugh on the floor.
And then at the end of each of its turns, and anytime it takes damage, it can make another wisdom save to see if it gets out.
Excellent. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, so then it's going to be Dandelion. You are being attacked by grandmas.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Daffodil is starting to cry a little bit. River would probably be able to hear a familiar sound. She's probably heard Daffodil cry a few times in little mutterings of like, I'm sorry, Grandma, I'm sorry. But then she starts feeling like, wait a minute, that's not her. I know her. She wouldn't say that to me. She's going to, looking at the one that's immediately in front of her.
The original one, not the one you're
Yes.
afraid of?
Yeah, the original one. She is going to start muttering under her breath an incantation in Sylvan. I'm going to want this one to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. That is a failure.
A failure.
I
Okay,
used all my good
fantastic.
rolls.
So I'm going to have this one become blind. I'm casting blindness and deafness on it.
All right.
And I would like to, for my fee, I took Metamagic Adept, so I'm going to expend a sorcery point to twin that spell on the other one. Have it make a Constitution saving throw.
Is
as
that
well.
a concentration spell?
No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, blindness and deafness are not concentration.
Hell yeah. Love it. Here for it. All right, that is going to be a failure. They are both blind. And the
Okay.
moment that they go blind, it no longer looks like your grandma. It is
Daffodils
now just a boggart.
Okay. Daffodils can start stepping back really fast away from them.
They do not even attempt to try and grab at you.
Awesome. That was what I was hoping for. So since
How far back are you going? As far as you can?
Yeah, as far as I can, I'll be like rapidly just kind of like tip-tapping her. You can hear her hooves like hitting the floor beneath her. She's like, "Oh, hi, Samael. I'm sorry. Excuse me." And get back and just be like, I'm scared. And that'll be it for her.
Excellent. All right, that is then going to take it to Samael.
Right. I think. Did the boggart that looked like my parents ever change?
It changed into her grandma, and now is back to being just the boggart.
But would I have just seen it change into its
Oh
true
yeah, you would have just
form?
seen it turn into a boggart and then
Okay.
somehow stop trying to hurt her.
Okay.
Like it's now like kind of, it looks like it's doing blind things.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and use Firebolt on that one specifically.
Alright.
Then. Let's see. 14.
It does make impact, but just like all the other ones that don't look like your fears.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Well, that's it for me for this turn, at least.
All right, it is then their turn. Blindness and deafness. Is it a repeat or a?
Yeah, I believe so. Otherwise, that would be OP. Yes, and at the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw. My DC is 15.
All right, I'm just going to roll for a direction that they move because they are not attacking anything. So this one kind of moves that direction. I'm gonna just moving around the space as they are each going to make the saves. And this one returns to its boggart. The eyes come back. And as it's looking out, its eyes fixate on whoever is closest to it. So, Samael, I need you to make another wisdom save. As it can't see you.
Great this time. That's going to be a 7.
Yeah, you see again your parents, but this time, suddenly they seem to have developed a bee allergy. And not only are they just like disappointed looking in you, they're angry. You have just tried to kill them.
Yeah, that's not good.
The biggest disappointment as their faces are growing puffy and you can hear like wheezing breath.
Ooh. Gross.
And you are now considered frightened of that one.
All right.
All right, that is then going to be to these two who getting back up. Oh wait, Tasha City's laughter just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it keeps going. It can try to make another save at the end of its turn.
Cool. It does succeed, but it is still prone. It does not make any attacks against you. However, the one that is just going after the poor little sorcerer is just going to keep going for him. However, I did not roll very well again. So,
Thanks.
as another pitchfork comes forward, you just kind of like dodge out of the way. Terrifying. However, that will be the end of their turns, and that does bring us to River.
I'm going to use my bonus action to sprout my wings and fly.
Excellent. Where are you flying?
I am going to go up, probably in sort of the like corner by that pillar. And I can go like 30 feet, I believe. So I'm gonna be like
Up here?
higher. The other, like back towards the back of the room.
I'm just going to put you on top of
of the thing.
You're going on top of the pillar. You were up there.
Okay.
There is a river here.
There's a river there. And then I am going to use Mind Sliver
All right.
on I don't know, my scary monster. Target. You have to succeed on an intelligence save of 15.
All right. Intelligence. That is a failure.
Perfect. And then you take. It's a 2d6 psychic, which is 7.
All right.
And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Excellent. 7. Is that your turn?
Yep, I'm flying and Mind Sliver. Good to go.
Excellent. Perfect. All right, that's going to bring us then to Daffodil. None of them look like your grandma anymore.
Oh, that's good. I'm feeling a little better. Have I noticed the people around me? How are you all looking? Like, are they bleeding out?
I'm looking terrified.
He does look absolutely terrified.
Like on the floor, rocking back and forth.
And probably pretty bloody.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Daffodil's gonna look over at Lyle, and even though it's not necessary, she's gonna move over to where I know I can't go closer.
No,
to
you
the source of
can.
my-
You were
Oh,
not
I
afraid
can't?
of anything
Oh,
anymore.
I'm not afraid of that. I'm so sorry. I misunderstood. Okay, so she's gonna go up to Lyle, and kind of walk over, and you'll feel a very light tap on your shoulder, like almost a calming presence, and you're just gonna hear the word sunflower, and I'm gonna
Mommy?
cast healing word on you.
Oh.
Thanks, Mom.
Daffodil at all costs. So
That's
adorable.
going to be- Oh, thank you. 11 points of healing back to you. I just rolled two
Sweet.
fours.
Nice.
And that is
Love
my
you.
that's my bonus action. So my action, just to be safe, I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself. So there's like a small amount of like sigils kind of rotating in the air around her. I'll have some resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Excellent. Good call. It has been mostly slashing.
And
Oh.
I love you for her.
That's then going to take us to top of the round to Samael. Currently, there is one that does look like your parents, and you are terrified of it.
And that's the one that's on the far left.
Yes, that is this guy.
With the bee face.
So do I need to move?
Nope.
I don't need to like, I just can't
Cannot
approach.
move towards it,
Okay.
and you have disadvantage to hit it.
Okay. That is just what I'm going to have to deal with. And I'm going to go ahead and try for another fire bolt.
All right. Roll with disadvantage.
So painful. Because the bad roll was 10 altogether. The good roll would have been way higher than that.
Oh no. That does miss, as just like seeing them like this at the last moment averts,
Yeah.
just like with the ice shard.
He's just going to take a couple of steps back. Just
All right.
out of like pure fear.
Your back is now up against a stone wall.
Yeah. All right.
That's then going to be Lyle.
Yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better, thanks Daffodil. And I'm also going to cast Firebolt.
With disadvantage. You'd be doing disadvantage either way because you were in melee, so.
So I rolled it's a 20, so it'd be what, 10?
Wait, what? So
Right.
with disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lower number.
Oh, okay, hold on. I thought it was half.
Nope, that would be
Okay, then 15, so 15.
15. Okay, there we go. While you did not get a nat 20, you like line up right as the face shifts to somebody else, and it still clips the side of their face. But roll your damage.
Yay. 12.
12. Good shot.
Nice.
That's for hurting my outfit.
As your skirt has been left elsewhere in the room.
The skirt's just like pixelated somewhere.
The skirt's just like sitting in there. There are two skirts just by the back wall. In fact, Samuel kind of like backed up into his own skirt and is now wearing the flowy skirt again. While looking absolutely terrified.
I send him a message and say, "You look fabulous."
That is then going
I thought
to
this was a group project.
It's going to take us to their turns. The blind one is actually going to use its turn to make another wail, as it has been 2 turns already. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
7.
21.
11.
Okay, so my 11 and 7, both of you are now stunned, stuck where you are, and you are you have disadvantage for the next hour on wisdom saves.
Ooh.
As you, River, again, that same scream, it seems like whatever you had heard or whatever magic had affected you simply displaced that time to this moment.
Can I use my last chrono shift to reroll that?
Yes, you can.
$20.
Hey, and again, you just push it off, like, no, refusal, and push it away. All right, so you are not stunned. Oh, yeah,
Can I do the same thing?
go for it.
We're like, not this time.
Oh, ma'am.
Edit time. Sorry.
Yeah.
Will
What was
a
that?
15 do it?
15 will just do it. As
Yes.
you manage to avoid. Again, kind of pushing, you hear their voices in your head and that same wheezing, and it disappears.
I did not give you my permission.
You all then are considered immune for the next 2 rounds. All right, that is then going to be the other one's turns, as this guy's going to come and just bum rush. Well, who is technically closest to it?
Stop.
Like, y'all are pretty equidistant. It's not going to bother to use its bonus to shift. It just shifted, and it's coming. It's coming
It's a
for you.
boggart with a heart.
All right, as that's going to come and attack you, also because you're already afraid, so. What is your AC?
Ooh, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. My AC is good old 10.
Oh boy, yeah, that hits. I rolled an 8, and then the pluses. Squishy. All right, that is both max and least damage, so middle. So that's going to be a nice 8 damage.
Okay.
As your parents both kind of like claw at you.
They're evil.
Yep. This
Homes
one's still
are
going to
just
keep
not
wailing
safe.
on you because you haven't moved, and it's
Look. I'm scared. I don't
you
wanna
are
move.
scared. And so these roll with advantage when you're afraid. And I just rolled 2 20s.
You don't have to. You didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
I shit you not. Okay, but 2 20s.
I don't know. Didn't you make those dice? Are they weighted?
I did make those dice, and they are not, because the inclusions in this are also made from the same resin.
Ugh. All right.
All right, so that's going to be Well, one of those I rolled a total of 3 damage for. So you're welcome. The
Thanks.
other one I rolled 11 damage for, so you're not really welcome.
So 14 damage.
Good thing you got that 11 back.
Right? I would have been dead, so thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. So now
Sorry.
it's 16.
And the one on the ground is going to try and come out from its. It does stop. Oh wait, no, it was done laughing. Right.
I'm like bleeding out now.
You are bleeding out, and you are also the closest one to this thing.
Yeah, thanks. Bye, guys.
So I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I shit you not. A 2.
Oh, buddy.
That's what I do for being cocky, saying, whatever.
As another mob with pitchforks appears in your peripheral, and you are now surrounded.
I'm not going to recover from this.
Absolutely terrified. It is going to attempt. It does miss you. So yay.
Yeah, cool.
Did roll a 2. I'm balanced.
How a mob missed me, I don't know, but okay.
Yeah. You're just like panic moving now.
Right. I'm flailing, bleeding out on the floor.
That is going to end their turns, however, so that is going to bring us back to River.
Let's see. I am. What's the distance on like from one side of the room to the like one pillar to the next?
Like, this would be about 40 feet.
Okay.
Or that in the like hypotenuse, A squared, B squared math stuff.
All right. I don't want to risk hitting Lyle with my breath weapon cone.
Thank you.
So, I am going to use Mind Sliver again on my creature.
It does not look like your creature anymore.
Do I have? I don't have anything.
You do not have a creature.
Well, I'm still gonna.
Lucky you.
I'm just flying around the room having a good time. Like, you guys got this.
River's just up there, like.
Yeah. I'm
You
still
guys do get
gonna.
the sense that they turn into whoever is closest to them, and they only go for that person.
Okay. Let's see. So if I fly behind the one in the back,
Okay. This one.
yeah, but like not right. But I'm
That one
still
is
gonna
blind
be
still.
okay. So
Oh, I
it
didn't roll its blindness.
Yeah.
It's blind still.
blind still. Okay. So it wouldn't turn into mine.
It would not.
Okay.
Any of the other ones could.
All right. Well, I'll fly closer to the one that was mine that I was
Okay.
working on.
How
But
are you
still-
getting its attention? Because it's
Still without
currently like,
reach. I'm just gonna shout at it.
all right. Roll
Hey,
me,
hey! Leave my friend alone!
roll me a just add your charisma modifier to it.
Not very charismatic. Oh, 7.
7. You kind of like, hey, and it's really just overshadowed by Lyle screaming.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I guess I'll cast Hideous Laughter on it again and see if I can at least get it to fall over.
All right.
And I believe it still has that D4 subtraction.
Yes, I rolled very low.
Okay.
So it does begin laughing again.
And falls over.
Yes. So now there's a giant mob of people that you were still terrified of, now maniacally laughing on the ground with
On the ground.
pitchforks in the air and...
You're welcome.
What
I'm
is
still,
my life?
I am still floating though.
You are still...
So
I do not have... I need to get risers.
you need risers. Just put me on the wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
That could
Here,
be
I've
my
got a
prize.
little rock.
So now I'm having like a Carrie moment where they're all laughing at me and I'm just like, what
Yeah, you are having a carry moment where some of them are trying to stab you and the others are laughing at you maniacally on the ground with pitchforks.
But
I'm
they're
never
not
gonna
trying
mentally
to.
recover from this.
They're not trying to stab you anymore, so you're welcome.
They are not trying to stab you.
Thanks. Holding my wounds. Thanks.
All right, that's gonna take us then to Daffodil.
Okay. So now seeing River, I assume I've heard and seen what River's just done.
Mhm.
Okay, like Daffodil is not brave, but she really loves River and she wants to be like River. Lyle looks like he's about to die.
Valid.
Marigold, tap on him, and another healing word as a bonus action.
All right.
And then, oh, let me see how much this is first. No, I shit you not. I just rolled 2 4s again on it, so 11 points of healing back to you.
Again.
Again, yeah.
Daffodil is the healer.
Like, here you go.
At least somebody is.
And then she's kind of like leaning down towards him. She'll look at the one that's still in front of him. I don't see the I see the figure, but not the people, if that makes sense. Okay. And she's leaning down. She just rushes forward and uses ram with her horns.
Trying to like push.
Yeah.
All right. This is gonna be a contested strength,
So,
unless like the thing that you can do is a.
it is a satyr thing. Let me double check what it is.
I do not know satyrs. So that's cool.
I can use my head and horns to make unarmed strikes. So I'll try to hit and then deal bludgeoning damage, essentially.
So I'm gonna say this will be more of a shove attack because
Okay,
it's currently not your sort of fear thing. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
So
would
just
potentially be able to.
strength.
Yeah, strength.
Okay. That's pretty good. I'm not very strong. Plus 0, 17.
2. These things are mostly just fabric and skeleton. It's pretty easy to push back, you find, as your horns kind of hook around some of the ribs internally and like.
Oh, you having ribs tonight.
There's no meat on them.
As you're able to push him back.
Can River send a little telepathic message to Daffodil and just say, "You are brave."
And I'm like choking through cries. I'm like, thank you.
As I need Daffodil to make a wisdom saving throw. As one of your fears is now gone. For life.
7.
As it once again becomes your grandma, who you just shoved with your horns. And as you look up, her horns are now like locked in with yours.
Oh no.
Oh, slight weeping. Okay.
However, Lyle, one of the mobs that was focused on you is on the ground. The other one is no longer focused on you.
Yay. For me.
That is going to take us to Samael.
So, thing is in front of me, and I'm terrified.
Yep.
I think that I would like to. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and try Ice Knife again.
All right, roll with disadvantage. That's his range spell. Melee.
Yeah, not good. Let's see. 10?
10. That does not hit. However, you do get to do the explosion damage, which it does fail. So,
Yeah.
how much ice?
Let me just make sure I'm rolling the right one. Yes, so 5 points.
All right. I can't do math, so this is calculator time. So as the ice knife misses but impacts the column next to you, it shatters and sprays ice all over this. Now, this is from the point of impact is 5 feet radius.
Mm-hmm.
You are within that 5 feet radius. I need you to make a dex save as well.
Okay. Natural 1.
Oh no! So you will take that same damage.
Okay. All
All right, anything else on your turn?
right. No.
All right, that's going to then take us to Lyle, who, for the first time, there's not something actively trying to... Well, one of them might be trying to kill you, but you can walk away from it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like shuffle on the floor as far back as I can
All right.
against the wall
Which, that wall? That way?
to my back.
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
And I can do fireball, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna do fireball.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. 24 to hit.
Nice.
And let's see.
You do. It is still disadvantage because you are still afraid of it.
Well, that's silly. All right, next one. 26, so still 24.
Even better. You were living your carry moment. Roll your damage.
9.
How do you want to kill? How do you want to really embody your carry moment?
Yes. Okay. So in my head, I'm like, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. And I'm just like throwing it up, building it up, and I just blast it. I'm like, joke's on you.
I think just
And
kind of almost assuming the same position that Samael had done before, having watched him, the studious boy, and you picked it up. You're a quick learner.
I'm a changeling. I'm observant.
Boom. Send out a firebolt and immolate this creature as it disappears into nothing. You are no longer...
Guys, firebolt works.
Every creature that you were afraid of is you are not afraid of anymore, or is dead.
Yay.
All right, anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna have the blind one, random
I
direction,
almost fell out of my chair.
going that way. And then it's going to roll, and it's finally not blind anymore. And it's the first thing it would see would be Samael, so I need you to make another whatchamacallit, wisdom save.
That's
A lot of wisdom saves in this battle.
10.
10, you were afraid of both of them. Essentially, this is now the one has split, and now you see both of your parents separate from each other.
Okay.
Almost
Parents separated.
zombie-like, but also like, how dare you! You have brought shame upon her name!
Oh boy. Okay. Doing
So,
my best over here.
and the other one is going to make a slash against you. That'll hit. But that was low damage, so that's gonna be 3.
Okay.
As that round of need of therapy is done for you, Daffodil is going for you, and is going to miss
Yay.
as it slashes at you, and you're essentially like locked in horns as you kind of like push her away, but also like a sorry. That is actually going to end their turns, and that is then going to be River. You're up.
Okay.
So these two are for Samael. This one is for Daffodil.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to fly over and land in front of the one that is not directly in front of Samael, but the other one that is his.
All right.
I'm gonna take some of the heat for him.
Boop. As I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as it locks eyes with you.
23.
Excellent. You are not afraid as you face down this creature that now appears with like one of her feet in his hands, like to claw at you with.
I recognize the pedicure.
Mm-hmm. You've imagined.
I'm going to scream again and use my breath weapon.
Excellent. That's a dex save.
Let me double check. Yep, 14.
Failure.
Perfect. So you get 2d10 psychic damage, and that's 15 psychic damage.
All right. How do you want to obliterate this thing?
I want my scream to just melt its brain.
All right. As you watch as the fabric itself shakes, and you hear the like crackling of disintegrating bone as it almost implodes at parts and then shatters into dust on the ground.
Do I have any movement left?
Yeah, you'd have movement.
I'm gonna move up by Daffodil.
Are you moving closer to the thing than she is, or?
I'm just.
He's currently foreign-born.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be next to her so I can like
moral support.
Be there with her.
All right, that is then going to be Daffodil's turn.
River, you're here. Oh, Samael, you looked like you're hurting. Primrose, healing word.
All right.
So it's gonna be. You've taken quite a bit of damage, haven't you?
A fair bit, yeah.
Okay, we'll do this at 3rd level then. It's gonna be. Please roll well. Of course you don't roll well. I'm sorry. 8 points of healing. Healing, not damage. I also damage. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. And let's see here. With this, I think because it's my bonus action, she is going to already kind of locked somewhat with the horns of this illusion of my grandmother. She's just gonna continue going with it. She's just gonna try pushing like back further. If
Nice.
possible. Get it in the corner.
Cool. Contested strength.
Okay.
I would say you can do damage with this one.
Its head off.
13.
It does not budge. However, you are able to like bludgeon your forehead into her. Because that is, you hit the AC, but she's stronger.
Got it. That makes sense. So my strike, that'll be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, 6 points. Your grandmother's looking very rough.
Mhm.
She's old.
She is
I
old.
see.
She's old.
Oof.
All right, and then is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, top of the round, Samael.
Seeing as how I feel a little bit better, I think that I want to try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want to try and cast Hold Person.
All right. So you reach out. What sort of save is it?
It is going to be a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. It fails. It's reaching back to try and slash at you, but holds.
Okay. I didn't expect that to work, but that's good. Okay.
Because you
Excellent.
realize these are humanoid in some aspect.
Yeah. Okay. I will use that opportunity then to move.
All right.
Far right. As far right as I can go.
Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy.
Behind the pillar.
Yes, perfect. And that'll be my turn.
Excellent. That's then going to be Lyle.
All right, so I had such good confidence from my last thing, I go to take on Samael's boggart. So I turn to him and I cast Firebolt.
And just like all the other times when someone's fighting a boggart that isn't theirs, nothing happens.
I mean, I can still fight it though, right? Or
You can still shoot something at it. It's just
but
not
it goes
do any
through it.
damage.
Oh, okay.
It only does damage to the one that looks like your fear.
Well, damn. Okay.
I will let you retcon that with that information. Or you can just like anger fire.
I'm gonna say I want to get its attention.
It is currently paralyzed. The
Oh,
whole
it's
person is paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just angrily shoot in that direction.
Cool.
I'm like,
Um,
screw you, dude.
you do notice as its body is like this, its eyes flick to you
Great.
after you impact it with the firebolt. It's not able to do anything. You did get its attention.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back further then. Also, go towards the pillar.
Chit, 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 chit.
Yep.
Nope, 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 nope.
A nope that way.
All right, and then that is going to take us to their turn. Hold person's ended their turn. They can repeat the save.
Yes.
To the end of its turn, it does get out, however, can't use anything. It still looks like your parents. However, you are not the one that it is currently looking at, so it's a weird like. Oh wait, no, they do that as a free thing, so it shifts back into a angry mom as you did get its attention. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Dokie.
As the other one is locked in with you.
17.
17. You are not afraid. You have had your carry moment. You are no longer afraid. Blood going down the hair.
It's not gonna work this time.
As again, your grandma is flailing at you, but does not make contact. That's going to be their whole turn. That is then going to take us to River.
Okay. I am going to use Hideous Laughter again. And
All
try
right.
and get this one, Daffodils, to fall over.
Wow, I do poorly against Hideous Laughter.
Perfect. I love it.
Holy bejesus.
Good
They
job.
just find everything really funny.
You're just hilarious.
I am so funny. I keep telling Daffodil that.
As it does fall prone, laughing. So her antlers dislodge from yours, and you're able to kind of stand back up as your grandmother now, while still being like, ah, is also cackling maniacally. It's a weird sight. Anything else you want to do on your turn, River?
I'm gonna fly back up in the air because I can.
Boop. Boop. That's high up.
Yeah.
Just as big as that gets.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna then take us to Daffodil.
Okay, perfect.
Anything that
So
is
now,
melee, you would get advantage, so it will negate your disadvantage if you have any melee things.
got it. And it's currently prone.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. I don't know how that works. Dexterity saving throws while prone. Is there
Ooh.
any? I can't recall condition-wise for that particular one.
I don't know. That is a good question. Prone. It does not say anything. So
Got it.
essentially it's gonna have a standard because it can still roll.
That makes sense. In which case, Daffodil looking down at this figure that looks like her grandmother. Oh gosh, this feels so wrong. She's gonna kick it.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Let's see here. Unarmed strike, 16.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, fantastic. Let's see here. 1 point of damage. Yeah.
You pick her.
Kicker.
Knock the air out of her lungs a bit.
Kick.
She's still on the ground.
Okay. How's everyone looking right now? Are you all okay? Do you need water?
I'm a little damaged.
You're a little damaged?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. Chrysanthemum. I'm gonna do healing word on you.
Perfect.
And this will be at 7 points of healing.
Beautiful. All right, and at top of the round, it is Samuel's turn. It no longer looks like your fear. You are not afraid anymore, but you cannot hurt it unless you step into its zone and it shifts.
Okay. I am going to cast haste on myself.
All right.
Then I will go in front of it, or at least in front of between it and Lyle.
You pull its attention as it shifts again, so another wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, that's much better. 19.
19. You are not afraid this time
Okay.
as
And
you face down your parents.
with my
Channel your fears.
bolstered self, I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
Excellent. Do the damage.
$11 points.
That's enough. As
Yay.
3 more bees come out and just into their necks as you watch it kind of pulsate and then shift back into the boggart form before collapsing and disappearing. Very good. All right, there is one more boggart. And that is then going to be Lyle's turn.
Okay. So, and then that would be River next after that, right?
Yep.
Well, it's turn and then
Are you near me, River?
I am flying.
Can I be like, raise my hand up and be like, River, tap my hand? And I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath, if you want it. And I'm going to give you some acid damage. Some acid breath.
I got 2 dragon breaths. Well, no, one's psychic and the other's acid, so.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, and then it's going to be its turn. It's going to roll for hideous laughter. It does stop laughing, but it is still on the ground. River, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna fly down right in front of it.
Alright, as you fly down in front of it, it does, its attention, especially because it's not laughing, does shift to you. Make your wisdom save.
19.
19, you are not afraid of this.
Perfect. I'm gonna spit acid on it.
Vengeance. Excellent, roll it.
What do I roll? Lyle.
Roll your damage, because that was definitely a fail. Whatever the save is, I rolled a nat 1. So
Perfect.
Hold on. It is 46.
4d6.
yes, not 46.
46.
46.
That is 14 acid damage.
I mean, it could have been 46, it could have been 14. It is dead. You just dissolve this creature into the ground.
I puked on it like I had too much to drink the night before.
That a girl, River.
She's living her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for our intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's living her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for our intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's living her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for our intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's living her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for our intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's living her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for our intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's She's
At
living
which-
her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
She's
At
living
which-
her best college life.
At which point all of the boggarts disappear and this center wardrobe creaks open to reveal a portal. And that's
Wait,
where
we could have just went through that one.
and that is where we are going to take our intermission. So for intermission, we are going to be doing a giveaway today. Please head on over to my Instagram, $_store_DM. And there is a giveaway post on my page. So you're going to go to that post. I'll also link it down below in the description. And I will be announcing the winner after our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then. Welcome back, everybody, to the Art of Adventure. We are going to announce our giveaway winner. However, because this is a pre-recorded stream, obviously I'm not psychic, or I wish I was magic, but I am not. Therefore, I will be in the chat right now announcing. Look for my name. Congratulations to the winner. I will reach out to you separately, and I will get you your lovely, lovely, lovely prize. But thank you to everybody who did enter. And we are going to get started back with this episode of The Art of Adventure. So I'm going to have everybody, just in case we had some latecomers, go ahead and reintroduce themselves. So my name is Ashlyn. I'm I can't talk anymore. I am the Dollar Store DM. I do all things nerdy and crafty because I have an inability to pick one hobby. So I make dice, I make terrain, I paint minis, I 3D print things, and I run this lovely, lovely show. So you can find me on Instagram or here on YouTube. I'm moving away from Twitch. And so, yeah, that is me. And I'm going to pass it now. I'm going to go in opposite order. Going to keep you on your toes. So I'm going to take it down to Zane.
Hi there, I'm Zane Morgan of Zane Morgan Crafts, and I am a dude who makes stuff for D&D, be it 3D printed, I design them, or foam, whatever. I'm here on YouTube and Instagram at Zane Morgan Crafts, and I'm playing Lyle, the Changeling Sorcerer.
And here's Lyle.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hi.
Hi.
It doesn't show very well, but he does have like half changeling face. I was very impressed. So
He prefers to not look like a changeling,
as we found out through his fears.
Right.
All right, next up we have Luke.
Howdy. My name is Luke, and you can find me on Instagram or on YouTube at Nerdcraft HQ. You can also find me on Wednesday and Friday nights. Wednesday as a player on twitch.tv/Dungeon Master's Diary with the Arcanum, or on Friday night as the DM for the Hawthorne Chronicles. And I am playing Samael Thorngage, and he's a wizard.
And then here is, there he is. There's too many minis. Here is Samael. Shiny, shiny vest. All right, and next we have Ashley.
I am Ashley, or Pepperina, as most people know me. You can find me on Instagram or on TikTok at Pepperina_SparkleGem. I am also on the It's a Mimic podcast as their dragon expert. And on the Initiative Order as their social media manager. If you join their Discord, I am usually in there causing a lot of chaos. That's probably how I got the job. If you check out my Instagram, there's a lot of dragons. It's mostly dragons, which brings me to River, who is an Emerald Dragonborn.
There she is. They're nice little gold
So
trim.
shiny. She's so shiny.
She is very shiny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and last but not least, we have Bree.
Hey everyone, I'm Bree. You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter at Brianna Flame. I am a cast member on Second Star to the Right. It's a Neverland 5e set D&D campaign here on Twitch every other Friday at Second Star Show. I am the head of creative over at the Initiative Order, so getting to enjoy Pep's chaos 24/7 pretty much. It's amazing. And today I am playing Daffodil, my little satyr bard. Oh my gosh, I love how you painted her so much. She looks amazing. So thank you.
I love that we accidentally have the same skirt on.
It's just, you know, great minds.
Great minds.
We're connected.
I wish we all got the memo that all of our minis could have had them, but you know.
I mean,
I just wish you all got the memo not to wear capes. They're the worst to paint.
they are.
I'm sorry.
They're the worst.
Are you like Edna mode? No capes.
No capes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Edna mode future ones, just like no capes. Unless I'm not painting the PCs, in which case I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. You said wizarding school. I thought cloak.
Oh no, entirely. Like it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mhm.
but I was definitely painting your mini like, oh my God,
I
can't
hate
get
you, Zane.
stupid.
I'm gonna kick him from this.
Every time.
All right, and we are going to head back into our wizarding test as they are in the middle of their C.A.S.T test. Anybody who is an educator in California gets the educator joke there, but none of you guys are there, so it's just me. I made a joke for myself.
Those are the best kind.
Yeah.
It is. It makes me happy. Because the C.A.S.T test is awful.
As long as the DM's happy, we're happy.
As long as the DM's happy. Because I'm the DM, that's why.
Everyone give her a fake laugh at Cass.
Do we get advantage now?
Anyways, they all get smited. Smote? Smitten?
You almost just killed
Men
Bree.
for sure.
You know, Coca-Cola feels great coming out the nose.
As you guys have completed 2 out of your 3 tasks in your test, you stepped into that wardrobe and you pop back out in a very finely decorated room. It looks like just one of the rooms you'd find at the school. There are bookshelves, a number of vases. The lighting is mostly provided from these 2 lanterns next to a mirror that have little crystals that glow. I've lost Zane. There you are.
It's okay.
You blended in. You're such a good champion.
Right.
As you guys pop into this room,
Nobody touch anything.
Since we got a short rest, do our characters get a short rest?
did you spend an hour in the boggart room?
I don't know how long it took to go through that portal. What is
It did not take an
time?
hour. If you would
Probably
like to,
lovely.
you could have taken a short rest and spent an extra hour doing your test. You don't know how that's going to affect things.
Mm.
I've got a party to get to.
All right, so you guys press forward.
Yeah.
As you guys enter into the
Cautiously.
room, kind of looking around, each of you kind of spying on each of the items. There are books on the shelves, little potions, baubles, knickknacks. It's kind of a cluttered room. And as your eyes pass forward, each of you looks at the mirror. What is your greatest desire?
Acceptance. Being loved by everyone.
So, Lyle, you in the mirror see yourself in your full changeling, natural state. Those same mobs now embracing you.
Well, this is nice. I like this room.
So
Sam,
how mentally messed up are you from them trying to kill you?
how
that
much
now they're
therapy are we
embracing
needing?
Anything can be solved with a hug, and that's what they're doing right now. So
Samael, what do you see in the mirror?
So we're looking at the mirror, sorry, and seeing
Your greatest desire.
right.
It's like I
I-
made you guys do a Google form for a reason.
Yeah. I
Now
would
it's just
say,
remembering what we put on it.
yeah, that's also true.
Because that was like a couple weeks ago.
If you change it in the moment, it's fine.
Yeah, probably something along the lines of like graduating, top of the class kind of thing. Yeah.
You see the headmaster placing a beautiful ribbon around your neck, very much like end of A New Hope, with the medallion
Yes.
right around your neck. Nobody else gets this medallion. You are
Right.
top of the class, and you see yourself giving your valedictorian speech
Beautiful, thank you.
as not only the top of your class, but the top of every class ever.
Oh my God.
So glad he's in our group.
He's definitely crying, just like tears are streaming down.
River, what do you see?
River's greatest hope or whatever is just to have like a really good time.
The ultimate party.
Yeah.
As you look into the mirror and you see almost the same school that Samael does, except for it is a rager. There are people everywhere. They're like hanging on to the floating candles. There is confetti, silly string, like anything that could possibly be chaotic at a party is happening. Keg stands, flip cup, everything. It is all the spring breaks. All
the spring breaks. Yeah. I'm definitely dancing on a table.
Oh yeah. And then Dandelion, what is your greatest desire?
Well, I would say it's potentially envisioning a quaint little cottage deep in the forest, flowers all over the place. Daffodil sees herself tending to a garden, and people walking up as though she has her own little apothecary shop right on her property. Just so quiet and peaceful.
You watch as River comes up and purchases a few bouquets of flowers from you.
The most beautiful ones I can find for my best friend.
Your grandmother comes around the corner with a little basket. No longer trying to claw you.
That's good.
And at this point, I need everybody to roll me a wisdom save.
Before these visions murder us.
Oh goodness. Oh, that like teetered on a 1 for a second, but it's an 18.
17 for me.
16.
All right.
6.
I'm going to be sending out some chats. We're going to whisper. So I'm going to send this to you on Discord because this is being weird. If my phone wants to work with me. Zane and at 3. We're going honor system that you don't look at the little spoiler things on Discord. Not that it's going to matter for very long.
Wait, we're not supposed to look at them?
Look at the one that you were tagged in.
Okay.
Don't look at other people's tests, Lyle.
Sorry, I just like to be involved.
River and Samael, can I have you roll me a perception check?
Not very good. That's gonna be a 6.
9 for me.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. Luke.
Zane, did your background light just change colors? Or
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I should have done that when I was bleeding to death, but you know.
All right. Everybody has been given something came into your head as you look into this.
Daffodil would like to start walking towards the mirror.
Mhm.
There's like a big smile on her face as she gets closer to it. Just kind of bring her hands up and like fiddling with her necklace, kind of like I am right now, but just like staring at it.
You guys watch as she seems transfixed by this image.
And I kind of like turn a little bit and like back up towards it a little bit, but like keeping the room in my eye, but also I need to be looking into the mirror also.
Yeah.
I just want to observe.
Kind of keeping your eyes scanning.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Any actions from River or Sam?
Sam's gonna look at River and say, I guess we did it, and start walking toward the mirror.
All right. As you look into the mirror, your vision, it's still there, but you see beyond as well.
Okay.
River is gonna move up with everybody because I don't want to be left behind. So, like, should we poke the mirror like we did the crystals? What do you think?
I don't think we should do it.
What?
I'm just kind of like enjoying it. I don't want to
There's
mess
all
with this
flowers.
moment.
He definitely seems
Nice.
equally transfixed with the mirror.
Like, why ruin the moment? Just kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to poke the mirror. Like, what if something happens to it? There's so many flowers I haven't seen from it yet.
Right? Like, I'm already being just loved by everything right now.
Mm-hmm. And Daffodil's gonna start trying to move forward and try to get closer to it, but
Trying
without
to, like,
touching
box him out of it.
Yes.
All right. Do you get kind of like? Do you let her get closer?
Yeah.
Okay. And she kind of like boxes you out from the mirror.
Cool.
Now that you've gotten closer, I need River and Samuel to make another perception check.
Hmm.
13 is enough. Especially as you got right up, you were able to see written along the outside, dreams shatter but remain.
So I'm gonna flank the other side of the mirror if possible.
Okay. So like over here.
Yep. I can fall too. That's fine.
Fall on your knees before the vision.
Right.
I'm gonna send a telepathic message to Samuel and so like, should I poke it? Okay, I'm gonna cast my mage hand and poke the mirror.
Okay. I will leave that up to the other two if they view that as a threat. To it. But
Say yes.
okay, so you can act accordingly, whether that is entering into initiative or not.
So
As her
let me.
mage hand comes and like touches the glass, and now it does like impact like glass. It does not go through.
So I think Daffodil and I look at each other and we're just kind of like.
And you both watch as they tense up immediately, eyes narrowing in your direction.
And I'm gonna say roll initiative.
All right, I need everybody to roll initiative as we enter into PvP, and this
All right.
becomes the easiest thing for me to run because I don't have any monsters. What's great is both times I've run this, half of the party has succeeded and half the party has failed.
Oh my gosh.
It's so much fun. All right. So
Oh, shit.
initiative order. So 20 to 25. 15 to 20.
17.
18.
17 to 18. All right, the attackers are going first. 10 to 15.
13.
13. And then
8.
8. Oh boy.
Yeah.
3. Look. All right. So
I'm good at things, so
now,
that's not one of them.
as your two friends suddenly take up aggressive stances towards you, what do you do, Sam?
I think that we're finished. There's really no need for us to be fighting. I really don't think this is a part of the exam. I'm gonna cast let's see. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Daffodil.
All right, roll your save.
What is it? Oh,
Wisdom 15.
it's a 15. That's a 19 on the die, so a 21.
Success. She is no. You almost see the vision now swirling in her own eyes, in the reflections of her eyes as we look at her. And it seems you pushing her forward. All right, anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right, that's going to take us to River.
I'm gonna have my mage hand grab the mirror and just like pull it out.
All right, roll strength for your, because it's like attached to the wall.
Okay.
So roll a strength check for your mage hand. It's just gonna be a straight d20.
I got a nat 20.
Excellent. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna let out a shriek
Daffodil.
like Damien from Mean Girls when she breaks the tiara, and I'm like,
Yeah. I do need Daffodil and Sam to make dex saves, as this mirror now is coming
Jeez.
down towards you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 7.
Sorry, Dan.
Natural
That's all right,
20.
As you manage to just duck away, but also like, no! As it then lands on, it kind of clips you, Daffodil, but it lands directly onto Sam. You do hear a crack. Sam, you do see a crack go across the glass. It does not fully shatter. You get the sense that as an enchanted item, this probably is a bit sturdier than a normal mirror. You are going to take 6 bludgeoning damage as this giant mirror lands on you. Daffodil, you only take 3 as it clips your shoulder. Anything else on your turn, River?
I'm gonna back up.
All right. She is leaving your melee range. Do you want to do anything? That's to Lyle.
I think right now, no, I'm more like into this mirror falling and freaking out.
Yeah, cool. As you back your way up. All right, that's then going to take us to Daffodil.
Okay, Daffodil has like gasped audibly, very loudly. Her eyes are wide. Her hands are like starting to shake a little bit as she goes over and she's trying to push the mirror up. Normally this would be a concern for Samuel, less so this time around. As she's pushing the mirror up if possible. I don't know if this will actually do this, but she'd like to try to cast Mending on the mirror.
I will allow it. It's essentially going to heal.
Yeah.
So I will treat it as like I will treat it as a healing word, a first level healing word for.
Ooh, okay. Let's see here. So that'll be 2, or sorry, it's 1d4, I think. Yeah, 1d4. That'll be 4 points of
All right.
healing into the mirror.
And you watch as some of that crack kind of seals back up. It's not fully mended, but a lot of that damage starts to like fuse back.
And she's just like holding the mirror and just staring right at it right now, trying not to let it fall back down.
All right, I do need you to make a strength save, or not a strength save, a like athletics check.
Oh, athletics check?
Yeah.
4.
4. Oh, so you mend as you're going, and it lets back down. You're able to like catch it with your body, so it doesn't do any more damage. But now you are like this underneath the mirror.
Am I
So
able
you-
to assist her in this or no?
You know what? These are almost the same initiative, so you would be able to then come over and try and
Okay.
taking the help action. You can either let her roll again, or you can roll for her.
I'm gonna roll for
Not
her.
Not that any of you are probably really good at athletics.
Right. Let me roll. Let's see. Okay, don't like this app. That's gonna be my quote of this thing. Let me go to the desktop.
Just the
I'm
description for this
almost
game
a good
not
player.
sponsored by a specific tabletop app.
No, it is not. However, we are sponsored by Eldritch Foundry. All of the PC minis that you have seen today were created on Eldritch Foundry. They are super easy to print. They've got a lot of really cool options. And they don't look super bulky, which is great because they blend in with the other minis that you have. So highly recommend. If you would like to get 10% off of your order on Eldritch Foundry, use the code $DM15 at checkout, because I totally forgot to mention that all throughout this stream. It's okay, it's been going in the little rotating things. If you've been reading and paying attention to the rotating items. Alright, what'd you get?
I don't know. I can even get to it on here.
Oh my gosh.
Do we need to like send you some real dice, my dude?
Look, I moved like months ago and I still haven't found my dice.
Oh.
Oh.
No. I know.
My dice were like the first things that came out. So they're also like the last things that were packed.
That's
I
cool.
also need more.
All right. There we go. A 4.
A 4?
Yes.
After all that,
Yeah.
both of you are just like, no. As you are now both
Mirror.
kneeling down next to this mirror. Into your life.
Can't you see we need help?
I will say, because they didn't get the mirror up, Sam, you are still under it as well. As it is your turn.
Right. So I'm gonna look that mirror in my face, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast magic missile at the mirror.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Doing it at second level. So
I'm gonna laugh if some of you took shatter, but it's the
7.
people who were protecting the mirror.
8 points.
I mean,
Force
you take damage.
8 points of damage as bits of the mirror start to like spiderweb crack where each of these impacts hits.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
That is then
In hindsight, I'm seeing more people love me, so I'm kind of loving this too. In the
yeah, it makes
fractals.
fractures.
Yeah.
The one of the cracks fractured right over your face. So that's then going to take us to River.
Okay. I am going to cast Mind Sliver on the mirror. I don't know if it
Not
has to
an-
make an intelligence save or.
It doesn't an inanimate object.
I guess. Well, I guess it doesn't. Well, it has a lot of people inside of it.
It does. They're not really.
Ow! All right, all right. I don't have any
There we go.
damage dealing spells other than Mind Sliver and my breath weapon.
You got a tail, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry, that was
Most
insensitive of me.
Dragonborns don't.
There are
have
also a
tails.
bunch of items in here that could be used as improvised weapons.
I do have a quarterstaff, so I guess I'll hit it with that.
All right. As you
I
take
just
out your
wasn't
quarterstaff.
Mhm.
Luckily, it doesn't have a very high AC because you know it's a mirror. So
Perfect.
roll it just to make sure you that you can hit the broadside of a barn.
I got a 13.
Easy enough.
Okay.
Since they're kind of pushing it up a little bit, you actually take your quarterstaff and jam it upwards into the glass. Roll damage.
6.
6 damage. All right. As the spider webbing continues to, one of the cracks going from frame to frame.
I just don't know what you guys have against this mirror. It's nothing but nice things.
As it is now back to Dandelion, who is now forward underneath the mirror still.
Ah. I'm very frustrated right now. Why are you doing this, Trevor? Do you hate my future? I'm gonna use. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Where is it? I'm so sorry. I should have been prepared with this. Unsettling words. River, does our friendship mean nothing to you? I told you how much I just want to have a little apothecary, not have the pressure of my family just raining over me all the time. You're gonna subtract 6
Literally
from your
pressure.
next saving throw. And then I'm going to cast Earth Tremor. So I'm so sorry. This also hits Lyle. Everyone.
Are you
Saving
sure?
throw.
Does it hit the mirror as well?
Yeah, are you sure?
I am not thinking.
Basically, where are you centering the
It's
earth
a-
tremor?
It's a creature, any creature other than me within 10 feet, it says. Would that count against an object then?
Oh, wait. Well, yes. So it centers on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it
Oh,
will.
wait.
It will damage the mirror.
Ooh, I apologize. I have a 10-foot range area, so I can just. It says you cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other
Yeah, so
than
you
that
can
area.
shoot it out here
Okay.
and hit. It will hit everybody except for you in the mirror, based on where you guys are.
Okay. I'm sorry, Lyle. Yes, I'll do
Just
that.
try to help.
I
I
would
know.
probably be. I would be up closer to the mirror too, since I hit it with my quarterstaff.
Yeah. Oh, right. You'd be like
Yeah, I'd be right under it.
So it's a dexterity saving throw.
like
My
standing
DC.
on. Poor Sam is just getting like dogpiled.
Oh. So dexterity saving throw.
8.
DC is 15.
8.
10.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Ooh.
You needed that.
Yeah.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, so
what do the unsettling words do?
oh, I'm sorry. That would make subtract 6 from Rivers.
Okay, so it would have been 4 then. So it's
Okay, yeah.
still a fail.
Still a fail.
So
Still a
failed
fail.
save. So yeah, you all take, or the ones that fail take 5 points. Samuel doesn't take any. But you also get knocked prone.
All right. So River down. Everybody's just lying on the ground. Everything is on the ground. As it is now Lyle's turn.
Okay. Okay, well that changes what I was gonna do. She is damaging. Can I? Okay, so I have enhance ability, and it's a touch thing. Can I enhance myself, or does that not work like that?
Yeah, sure, you can go like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna enhance my strength with bull strength and see if I can get this mirror up. Yeah.
Excellent. Is enhanceability a bonus action?
It's just one action.
It will take an action to pull up the mirror. So you still have a bonus action if you want to use it. If you can use it.
Okay.
Are you getting yourself up?
Yeah. Yeah, that. Wait, no. That's not...
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, then that's going to take us back up the top of the round to Sam. You are prone on the ground. You are not pinned because of all the chaos.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on Lyle.
All right.
Kind of charming.
With Wisdom 15.
How many wisdom saves?
Most spells are wisdom.
5. That's a fail.
I'm gonna say, listen, Lyle, we need to break the mirror to get through.
But it's so pretty.
I understand, but it'll be there on the other side. I promise.
But how do you know?
Because I've seen
Fine.
it with my own eyes.
If you're sure the mirror's gonna be fine, I guess.
I will
That makes
say
sense.
that while Charm Person is active, you have overridden the power of the mirror. Now it's only Dandelion trying to defend the mirror.
I
Good.
guess since the mirror's gonna be fine, you know.
Dandelion, you watch this and it's this like betrayal
Oh God.
from he who was gonna come and help you, and now he's betraying you. That's gonna take us to River.
Okay. I am going to say to Daffodil, after what she said to me, you make your future, not this mirror, and then I'm gonna hit it again.
Excellent. Roll your attack. Five. That is somehow not enough to hit the glass. As you do swing up, and Daffodil's arm at the last moment kind of like nudges yours as you are all like lying on the ground in a cuddle puddle. As
I guess I would stand up too.
she is able to divert your attack towards the frame of the mirror. And it does not cause any more damage to the glass.
Strong frame.
All right, is that everything? All right, that then is going to take us to Dandelion. Your compatriot has betrayed you. It is you protecting your future.
Calm down, sis. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
I believe in you. No. Never.
Just let it go. It's not worth it.
No.
Sam said it would be okay.
Sam doesn't know what he's talking about, and I realize how that sounds right now. He's so much smarter than me, but mending.
But mending. Roll your mending.
Okay. Ooh, 5 points.
5 points.
Feeling.
It does, like, the crack that was reached both sides of the frame starts to recede. It's definitely very damaged, but
there's hope.
But there's hope. One of the daffodils kind of comes back together.
Mr. recording, and I want to do this. I'm checking really fast. I don't know if this will work. That will not work, so that will be it for her.
All right, that's then going to take us to Lyle. You are now, you've been talked into very warily breaking this mirror.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. All right. I'm gonna cast Sword Burst at the mirror
Okay.
to further the destruction, so we can get this over with. And that creates a circle of blades that sweep around me, and you all might want to move.
Hey, you're doing it right when it's right. It's
Yeah.
around you, so
Yeah. Anyone within 5 feet of me must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
if you're going for the mirror, that is everybody.
Yeah. It's for the cause.
The greater good. The greater good.
Ooh, nat 20.
Got 14.
That's 21. 21.
It's
What's the DC?
Probably higher than 1.
Probably.
Darn it.
It's a mirror. It doesn't make dex saves. It loses.
It loses.
Loses.
Roll the damage, and then
9.
9. Okay, you manage to, like, it slices back and spiderwebs a little bit more. Those cracks you just healed reappearing and extending a little bit further.
Sorry,
Oh.
Daff.
Oh wait, do we take damage for that? Or do I take damage for that?
Hit
I
9.
Sorry, girl.
She's looking at her reflection in the mirror, and as she's struck by it, there's like this little ouch. She's unconscious.
So what Daffodil sees is she watches as the mirror starts to crack. She sees the cracks go across her, and the image in the mirror begins to just, there's smoke. As you watch as the apothecary itself looks like it's going up in flames. As you feel this shatter almost inside you as you fall unconscious. And you were supporting the mirror, so it falls on top of you as well. You are going to lose a death save as its broken glass smashes onto you. However, it is also going to lose some hit points. It loses 4 as it hits one of your horns, and you hear the sound of glass shattering. She is now down 1 death save, and the glass has begun to shatter.
Sorry.
And that is then going to take us to top of the round.
Okay. So.
I mean, we should have knew this was coming. I threw
Yeah.
thunder.
I'm not very strong.
None of
But-
us are.
I will try to pick, or to not pick up, but to move the mirror.
Off her.
Yeah.
Roll me athletics.
Okay.
We'll see if you get better than a 4.
11.
That's enough. You're not trying to
Okay.
like full lift it. You're just trying to like, ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're also not trying to be careful.
Right. Exactly.
And as you look, it is spiderweb shattered almost completely.
Okay.
That will be your action. If you have a bonus action, you can do something.
Not particularly, no. Just
All right.
holding it.
Then that's gonna be River. As your friend is now, you can see this like deep gash going across her face. and like a bit of broken glass sticking out of her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stabilize her.
All right, roll me a medicine check.
Although she's like gone a little crazy, she's still my best friend. Medicine.
Yep.
8.
Not enough. She continues to bleed as you're like kind of dabbing bits of cloth on her, but you notice that a few of the dabs you like kind of push down on some glass and you're like, ooh, no.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear. I'm just like, think about the hydrangeas.
That is going to then be Daffodil. Roll me your death save.
9.
She's down 2 death saves.
I'm sorry.
It's then going to be Lyle.
She's the only one with healing magic.
I know. I'm very destructive, okay? So
You killed the healer.
You're right. Ah! Okay, panic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna focus my attention on the mirror. Then I can't help you. Sorry, sis.
You could try and stabilize her.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about that. Sorry. Sam got my mind on, end game. We can get
You're
her
now
out and
like
then she'll
trying
be
to
safe.
manifest your future through destroying this mirror.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the mirror.
All right, roll the hit.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, it's a mirror. You hit it.
Uh-huh.
Roll me that damage.
10.
10. That is enough as you watch for that last moment, and there's a moment right before it does that you see that same vision, and as you light the firebolt, the torches come back into everybody's hands, the pitchforks. And in almost a last-ditch attempt to try and convince you to not destroy it, you see that angry look, the fire in the eyes as your fire meets the glass and shatters the image.
For my future!
As the glass then entirely obliterates into tiny little shards, swirls around all of you. And you're back in the original room.
Oh my god, Daffodil!
Daffodil, as you enter into this new room, the magic brings you back.
See, I got you.
You were very injured, but the magic of the room did stabilize you. You probably would have, brought you back to life if you actually died.
Probably.
No
as you
hard
guys-
feelings.
The charm wears off. You no longer feel that same drive.
Oh gosh. I hurt you. I'm so sorry. I just saw something beautiful and I got really scared.
Listen,
Or
it's
you
all right.
literally died for beauty.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like there's a significant sentiment to pull from that. Maybe commentary on society, but that's for another time.
Did we pass?
So as you look around, there are other groups now sitting in this area. You get the sense that people are completing this in their own time. And another group appears. 3 out of the 4 of them are profusely bleeding in the same way that Daffodil is. You see a few groups that seems to have failed in that all of them are very bloody, but no glass marks anywhere. So you get the sense that they probably failed against the boggarts. You see a few like very huffy groups of pure sorcerers who just threw their hands up and gave up at trying to solve a damn riddle.
Makes sense.
And looking across the room, there are only 3 other groups that seems to have made it all the way. As the professor comes and congratulates you and hands you each a certificate, rolled up in a little scroll, and each of you on your school uniforms, a badge appears, sewn in, emblazoned into your clothes for the entirety of the rest of your school year. You will be seen as victors of the C.A.S.T.
You see that? I got my vision. Thanks.
I'm gonna cast Distort Value on myself and make it like even better.
Oh, it is glorious.
Yeah.
It shimmers. It almost looks like it's made of your scales, but like
Yeah.
extra iridescent.
It's like all emeraldy and gold.
It's gorgeous.
Good job, guys. I'm so glad Sam was on our team.
I know, right? I mean, I wouldn't have gotten past the
Who knew?
You
Consolations.
almost had it. We almost had it, yeah.
I think you would have had it. I was inspired by all the hooting. It became one of these after that.
Oh my gosh, really? Do you think like, I mean, I can just keep doing that if that helps or not? I feel like kind of tired actually.
Yeah,
You
you
just
should
gotta-
probably like rest or
Sleep.
take a
over the-
shot or something.
Luckily, the cast party starts soon, so
That could be fun.
You get the party you wanted.
and after a grueling day, you are all met with revelry. You are celebrated as one of the few groups to be victorious. You are the guests of honor. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. So thank you everybody for coming and joining us today. It was super fun. We have an awesome group coming as well next episode, where you'll get to see these lovely people's crafting on display in their episode as well. So thank you so much for your time. Make sure to follow everybody here. Again, we're going to go around. Bree.
Hi, that's me. I'm Bree. That was an unintentional rhyme, but I'm gonna go with it. Playing a bard. Let's lean into it heavily.
Yeah.
You can find me on the socials, Instagram and Twitter at Brianna Flame. It's my name because I'm very creative. Not as creative as these lovely folks though, because I am not a crafter, but I'm very honored to have been invited to this today. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. You can catch me on Second Star to the Right every other Friday here on Twitch at Second Star Show or behind the scenes at the Initiative Border. So thank you all.
All right, next up, Ashley.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Paparina_SparkleGem. You can catch me on the It's a Mimic podcast, talking all things dragons, because it's what I know best, clearly. And you can catch me on the Initiative Orders Discord, where I post a lot of GIFs.
Truth. All right, Luke.
Hi, my name is Luke, and you can find me on Instagram or YouTube at NerdcraftHQ. On Instagram, I have links to everything if you're curious. You can also find me on Wednesday night on the Arcanum show on the Dungeon Master's Diary Twitch page, or on Friday night, I am the DM for the Hawthorne Chronicles.
Excellent. And last but not least, Zane.
I'm Zane Morgan of Zane Morgan Crafts on YouTube and Instagram, and sometimes if we ever do it again, the Crazy Crafter live stream here on YouTube. Yeah.
It was super fun when I was on.
It's a great show. I miss it.
And I'm Ashlyn, $_store_DM on all the things. Obviously, it's my channel. You can find my stuff. It's all linked. Like, I'm the easy one, but everybody else is linked below. Make sure to please go follow them, and we will see you on the next episode of The Art of Adventure.
Bye.
5.
5. That is somehow not enough to hit the glass. As you do swing up, and Daffodil's arm at the last moment kind of like nudges yours as you are all like lying on the ground in a cuddle puddle. As
I guess I would stand up too.
she is able to divert your attack towards the frame of the mirror, and it does not cause any more damage to the glass.
Strong frame.
Yeah. All right, is that everything?
Yes.
All right, that then is going to take us to Dandelion. Your compatriot has betrayed you. It is you protecting your future.
Calm down, sis. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
I believe in you. No. Never.
Just let it go. It's not worth it.
No.
Sam said it would be okay.
Sam doesn't know what he's talking about, and I realize how that sounds right now. He's so much smarter than me, but mending.
But mending. Roll your mending.
Okay. Ooh, 5 points.
5 points. It does, like, the crack that was reached both sides of the frame starts to recede. It's definitely very damaged, but
there's hope.
But there's hope. One of the daffodils kind of comes back together.
Starting, and I want to do this. I'm checking really fast. I don't know if this will work. That will not work, so that will be it for her.
All right, that's then going to take us to Lyle. You are now, you've been talked into very warily breaking this mirror.
Let's see what I can do. All right. I'm gonna cast Sword Burst at the mirror.
Okay.
To further the destruction so we can get this over with. And that creates a circle of blades that sweep around me. And you all might want to move.
You're doing it right when it's... Oh, right. It's around you, so...
Yeah. Anyone within 5 feet of me must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
If you're going for the mirror, that is everybody.
Yeah. It's for the cause!
The greater good. The greater good.
Ooh. Nat 20.
Got 14.
That's a 21. 21.
What's the DC?
Probably higher than 1.
Probably.
Darn it.
It's a mirror. It doesn't make dex saves. It loses.
It loses.
Loses.
Roll the damage, and then
9.
9. Okay, you managed to, like, it slices back and spiderwebs a little bit more. Those cracks you just healed reappearing and extending a little bit further.
Sorry, Daff.
Oh wait, do we take damage for that? Or do I take damage for that?
Hit 9.
Sorry, girl.
She's looking at her reflection in the mirror, and as she's struck by it, there's like this little moment of ouch. She's unconscious.
So what Daffodil sees is she watches as the mirror starts to crack. She sees the cracks go across her, and the image in the mirror begins to just, there's smoke. As you watch as the apothecary itself looks like it's going up in flames. As you feel this shatter almost inside you as you fall unconscious. And you were supporting the mirror, so it falls on top of you as well. You are going to lose a death save as its broken glass smashes onto you. However, it is also going to lose some hit points. It loses 4 as it hits one of your horns, and you hear the sound of glass shattering. She is now down 1 death save, and the glass has begun to shatter.
Sorry.
And that is then going to take us to top of the round.
Okay. So. Oh,
I mean, we should have known this was coming. I threw thunder.
I'm not very strong.
None of us
But-
are.
I will try to pick, or to not pick up, but to move the mirror
Off
off.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me athletics.
Okay.
We'll see if you get better than a 4.
11.
That's enough. You're not trying to like
Okay.
full lift it. You're just trying to like, ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're also not trying to be careful.
Right. Exactly.
And as you look, it is spiderweb shattered almost completely.
Okay.
That will be your action. If you have a bonus action, you can do something.
Not particularly, no. Just
All right.
holding it.
Then that's gonna be River. As your friend is now, you can see this like deep gash going across her face, and like a bit of broken glass sticking out of her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stabilize her.
All right, roll me a
because
medicine check.
Although she's like gone a little crazy, she's still my best friend. Medicine.
Yep.
8.
Not enough. She continues to bleed as you're like kind of dabbing bits of cloth on her, but you notice that a few of the dabs you like kind of push down on some glass, and you're like, ooh, nope.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear. I'm just like, think about the hydrangeas.
That is going to then be Daffodil. Roll me your death save.
9.
She's down 2 death saves.
I'm sorry.
It's then going to be Lyle.
She's the only one with healing magic.
I know. I'm very destructive, okay? So
You killed the healer.
right. Ah! Okay, panic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna focus my attention on the mirror. That I can't help you. Sorry, sis.
You could try and stabilize her.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about that. Sorry. Sam got my mind on, end game. We can get
You're
her
now
out and then
like
she'll
trying
be
to
safe.
manifest your future through destroying this mirror.
Yep. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the mirror.
All right, roll the hit.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, it's a mirror. You hit it.
Uh-huh.
Roll me that damage.
10.
10. That is enough as you watch for that last moment, and there's a moment right before it does that you see that same vision, and as you light the firebolt, the torches come back into everybody's hands, the pitchforks, and in almost a
God.
last-ditch attempt to try and convince you to not destroy it, you see that angry look, the fire in the eyes as your fire meets the glass and shatters the image.
For my future!
As the glass then entirely obliterates into tiny little shards, swirls around all of you, and you're back in the original room.
Oh my god, Daffodil!
Daffodil, as you enter into this new room, the magic brings you back.
See, I got you.
You were very injured, but the magic of the room did stabilize you. You probably would have, brought you back to life if you actually died.
Probably.
No hard feelings.
The charm wears off. You no longer feel that same drive.
Oh gosh. I hurt you. I'm so sorry. I just saw it. I saw something beautiful and I got really scared.
Listen,
Or
it's
you
all right.
literally died for beauty.
Yeah, you did.
I feel like there's a significant sentiment to pull from that. Maybe commentary on society, but that's for another time.
Did we pass?
So as you look around, there are other groups now sitting in this area. You get the sense that people are completing this in their own time. And another group appears. 3 out of the 4 of them are profusely bleeding in the same way that Daffodil is. You see a few groups that seems to have failed, in that all of them are very bloody, but no glass marks anywhere. So you get the sense that they probably failed against the boggarts. You see a few very huffy groups of pure sorcerers who just threw their hands up and gave up at trying to solve a damn riddle.
Makes sense.
And looking across the room, there are only 3 other groups that seems to have made it all the way. As the professor comes and congratulates you and hands you each a certificate rolled up in a little scroll, and each of you on your school uniforms, a badge appears, sewn in, emblazoned into your clothes. For the entirety of the rest of your school year, you will be seen as victors of the C.A.S.T.
You see that? I got my vision. Thanks.
I'm gonna cast Distort Value on myself and make it even better.
Oh, it is glorious.
Yeah.
It shimmers. It almost looks like it's made of your scales, but
Yeah.
extra iridescent.
It's all emeraldy and gold.
It's gorgeous.
Good job, guys. I'm so glad Sam was on our team.
I know, right? I mean, I wouldn't have gotten past the
Who knew?
You
Constellations.
almost had it. We almost had it, Dan.
I think you would have had it. I was inspired by all the hooting. It became obvious after that.
Oh my gosh, really? Do you think I can just keep doing that if that helps? Or not? I'm feeling kind of tired actually.
Yeah,
You
you
just
should
gotta-
probably rest or
Sleep.
take a shot or something.
Luckily, the cast party starts soon, so
That could be fun.
You get the party you wanted.
and after a grueling day, you are all met with revelry. You are celebrated as one of the few groups to be victorious. You are the guests of honor. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. So thank you everybody for coming and joining us today. It was super fun. We have an awesome group coming as well next episode, where you'll get to see these lovely people's crafting on display in their episode as well. So thank you so much for your time. Make sure to follow everybody here. Again, we're going to go around. Bree.
Hi, that's me. I'm Bree. That was an unintentional run, but I'm gonna go with it. Playing a bard. Let's lean into it heavily.
Yeah.
You can find me on the socials, Instagram and Twitter at Brianna Flame. It's my name because I'm very creative. Not as creative as these lovely folks though, because I am not a crafter, but I'm very honored to have been invited to this today. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. You can catch me on Second Star to the Right every other Friday here on Twitch at Second Star Show or behind the scenes at the Initiative Border. So thank you all.
All right, next. Oh, Ashley.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Paparina_SparkleGem. You can catch me on the It's a Mimic podcast, talking all things dragons, because it's what I know best, clearly. And you can catch me on the Initiative Orders Discord, where I post a lot of GIFs.
Truth. All right, Luke.
Hi, my name is Luke, and you can find me on Instagram or YouTube at NerdcraftHQ. On Instagram, I have links to everything if you're curious. You can also find me on Wednesday night on the Arcanum show on the Dungeon Master's Diary Twitch page, or on Friday night, I am the DM for the Hawthorne Chronicles.
Excellent. And last but not least, Zane.
I'm Zane Morgan of Zane Morgan Crafts on YouTube and Instagram, and sometimes if we ever do it again, the Crazy Crafter live stream here on YouTube. Yeah.
It was super fun when I was on.
It's a great show. I miss it.
And I'm Ashlyn, $_store_DM on all things. Obviously, it's my channel. You can find my stuff. It's all linked. Like, I'm the easy one, but everybody else is linked below. Make sure to please go follow them, and we will see you on the next episode of The Art of Adventure.
Bye.
Five. That is somehow not enough to hit the glass. As you do swing up, and Daffodil's arm at the last moment kind of like nudges yours as you are all like lying on the ground in a cuddle puddle. As it.
I guess I would stand up too.
She is able to divert your attack towards the frame of the mirror, and it does not cause any more damage to the glass.
Strong frame.
All right, is that everything?
Yes.
All right, that then is going to take us to Dandelion. Your compatriot has betrayed you. It is you protecting your future.
Calm down, sis. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I believe in you. No.
Never.
Just let it go. It's not worth
now.
it.
No.
Sam said it would be okay.
Sam doesn't know what he's talking about, and I realize how that sounds right now. He's so much smarter than me, but mending.
But mending. Roll your mending.
Okay. Ooh, 5 points.
5 points. It does, like, the crack that was reached both sides of the frame starts to recede. It's definitely very damaged, but
there's hope.
But there's hope. One of the daffodils kind of comes back together.
Starting, and I want to do this. I'm checking really fast. I don't know if this will work. It will not work, so that will be it for her.
All right, that's then going to take us to Lyle. You are now, you've been talked into very warily breaking this mirror.
All right. I'm gonna cast Sword Burst at the mirror to further the destruction, so we can get this over with. And that creates a circle of blades that sweep around me, and you all might want to move.
You're doing it right when it's it's around you. So
Anyone within 5 feet of me must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
If you're going for the mirror, that is everybody.
Yeah. It's for the cause.
So great, so good. All right.
Ooh, nat 20.
Got 14.
That's a
21. 21.
What's the DC?
Probably higher than
Probably.
Darn it.
It's a mirror. It doesn't make dex saves. It loses.
It loses.
Roll the damage, and then
9.
9. Okay, you manage to, like, it slices back and spiderwebs a little bit more. Those cracks you just healed reappearing and extending a little bit further.
Sorry, Daff.
Oh wait, do we take damage for that? Or do I take damage for that?
Hit 9.
Sorry, girl.
She's looking at her reflection in the mirror, and as she's struck by it, there's like this little ouch. She's unconscious.
So what Daffodil sees is she watches as the mirror starts to crack. She sees the cracks go across her, and the image in the mirror begins to just, there's smoke. As you watch as the apothecary itself looks like it's going up in flames. As you feel this shatter almost inside you as you fall unconscious. And you were supporting the mirror, so it falls on top of you as well. You are going to lose a death save as its broken glass smashes onto you. However, it is also going to lose some hit points. It loses 4 as it hits one of your horns, and you hear the sound of glass shattering. She is now down 1 death save, and the glass has begun to shatter.
Sorry.
And that is then going to take us to top of the round.
I mean, we should have known this was coming. I threw thunder.
I'm not very strong,
None of us
but
are.
I will try to pick, or to not pick up, but to move the mirror.
Off her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me athletics.
Okay.
We'll see if you get better than a 4.
11.
That's enough. You're not trying to
Okay.
like full lift it. You're just trying to like, ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're also not trying to be careful.
Right. Exactly.
And as you look, it is spiderweb shattered almost completely.
Okay.
That will be your action. If you have a bonus action, you can do something.
Not particularly, no. Just
All right.
holding it.
Then that's gonna be River. As your friend is now, you can see this like deep gash going across her face, and like a bit of broken glass sticking out of her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stabilize her.
All right, roll me medicine check.
Although she's like gone a little crazy, she's still my best friend. Medicine.
Yep.
8.
Not enough. She continues to bleed as you're like kind of dabbing bits of cloth on her, but you notice that a few of the dabs you like kind of push down on some glass, and you're like, ooh, nope.
I'm gonna whisper in her ear, just like, think about the hydrangeas.
That is going to then be Daffodil. Roll me your death save.
9.
She's down 2 death saves.
I'm sorry.
It's then going to be Lyle.
She's the only one with healing magic.
I know. I'm very destructive. Okay. So
You killed the healer.
right. Ah! Okay, panic. Yeah, so I'm just gonna focus my attention on the mirror. Then I can't help you. Sorry, sis.
You could try and stabilize her.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking about that. Sorry. Sam got my mind on, end game. We can get
You're
her
now
out and then
like
she'll
trying
be
to
safe.
manifest your future through destroying this mirror.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the mirror.
All right, roll the hit.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, it's a mirror. You hit it.
Uh-huh.
Roll me that damage.
10.
10. That is enough as you watch for that last moment, and there's a moment right before it does that you see that same vision, and as you light the firebolt, the torches come back into everybody's hands, the pitchforks. And in almost a last-ditch attempt to try and convince you to not destroy it, you see that angry look, the fire in the eyes as your fire meets the glass and shatters the image.
For my future!
As the glass then entirely obliterates into tiny little shards, swirls around all of you, and you're back in the original room.
Oh my god, Daffodil!
Daffodil, as you enter into this new room, the magic brings you back.
See, I got you.
You are very injured, but the magic of the room did stabilize you. You probably would have, brought you back to life if you actually died.
Probably.
No
as you
hard
guys-
feelings.
The charm wears off. You no longer feel that same drive.
Oh gosh. I hurt you. I'm so sorry. I just saw something beautiful and I got really scared.
Listen,
Or
it's
you
all right.
literally died for beauty.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a significant sentiment to pull from that. Maybe commentary on society, but that's for another time.
Did we pass?
So as you look around, there are other groups now sitting in this area. You get the sense that people are completing this in their own time. And another group appears. 3 out of the 4 of them are profusely bleeding in the same way that Daffodil is. You see a few groups that seems to have failed in that all of them are very bloody, but no glass marks anywhere. So you get the sense that they probably failed against the boggarts. You see a few very huffy groups of pure sorcerers who just threw their hands up and gave up at trying to solve a damn riddle.
Makes sense.
And looking across the room, there are only 3 other groups that seems to have made it all the way. As the professor comes and congratulates you and hands you each a certificate rolled up in a little scroll. And each of you on your school uniforms, a badge appears, sewn in, emblazoned into your clothes. For the entirety of the rest of your school year, you will be seen as victors of the C.A.S.T.
You see that? I got my vision. Thanks.
I'm gonna cast Distort Value on myself and make it even better.
Oh, it is glorious.
Yeah.
It shimmers. It almost looks like it's made of your scales, but like
Yeah.
extra iridescent.
It's like all emeraldy and gold.
It's gorgeous.
Good job, guys. I'm so glad Sam was on our team.
I know, right? I mean, I wouldn't have gotten past the woo.
Who knew?
You
Constellations.
almost had it. You almost had it, Dan.
I think you would have had it. I was inspired by all the hooting. It became obvious after that.
Oh my gosh, really? Do you think I mean, I can just keep doing that if that helps or not? I'm feeling kind of tired actually.
Yeah,
You
you
just
should
gotta
probably like rest or
sleep. for
take a
little bit.
shot or something.
Luckily, the cast party starts soon, so
That could be fun.
You get the party you wanted.
and after a grueling day, you are all met with revelry. You are celebrated as one of the few groups to be victorious. You are the guests of honor. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. So thank you everybody for coming and joining us today. It was super fun. We have an awesome group coming as well next episode, where you'll get to see these lovely people's crafting on display in their episode as well. So thank you so much for your time. Make sure to follow everybody here. Again, we're going to go around. Bree.
Hi, that's me. I'm Bree. That was an unintentional rhyme, but I'm gonna go with it. Playing a bard. Let's lean into it heavily.
Yeah.
You can find me on the socials, Instagram and Twitter at Brianna Flame. It's my name because I'm very creative. Not as creative as these lovely folks though, because I am not a crafter, but I'm very honored to have been invited to this today. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. You can catch me on Second Star to the Right every other Friday here on Twitch at Second Star Show or behind the scenes at the Initiative Border. So thank you all.
All right, next. Oh, Ashley.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Paparina_SparkleGem. You can catch me on the It's a Mimic podcast talking all things dragons because it's what I know best, clearly. And you can catch me on the Initiative Orders Discord where I post a lot of GIFs.
Truth. All right, Luke.
Hi, my name is Luke, and you can find me on Instagram or YouTube at NerdcraftHQ. On Instagram, I have links to everything if you're curious. You can also find me on Wednesday night on the Arcanum show on the Dungeon Master's Diary Twitch page, or on Friday night, I am the DM for the Hawthorne Chronicles.
Excellent. And last but not least, Zane.
I'm Zane Morgan of Zane Morgan Crafts on YouTube and Instagram. And sometimes if we ever do it again, the Crazy Crafter live stream here on YouTube. Yeah.
It was super fun when I was on.
It's a great show. I miss it.
And I'm Ashlyn, $_store_DM on all things. Obviously, it's my channel. You can find my stuff. It's all linked. Like, I'm the easy one, but everybody else is linked below. Make sure to please go follow them. And we will see you on the next episode of The Art of Adventure.
Bye.